Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in the Four Keeps. Dark Star Legacy Part 15, the finale of our Four Keeps campaign. Today is October 30th, 2023, and you are loved. And that is a very important thing that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers and listeners at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, or you can go towards anywhere audio casts are being made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can check up on our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from each other, but also from the community. So if you have any questions for myself or any of these other fine folk, the easiest way to ask them is to post them in the Twitch chat to the side, or click on that link to the Discord that's in the Twitch chat, or in the description of this video or audio cast down below. Join us on Discord. We got an entire sub chat set up specifically for those after show questions. So, but let's say if you already support us on Patreon, you already support us on YouTube and Twitch and all of those other wonderful places, and you're trying to think to yourself, where can I go to help support this fantastic show even more? Well, guess what, Acorns? I got your back, quite literally, in fact, because if you go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, we got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, we got crop tops, throw pillows, shower curtains, aprons, clocks. We even have face masks designed by our very own Cyberwolf1201, where all the proceeds of our merch currently goes to help support Doctors Without Borders. So, if you would like to help support a good cause, or possibly help support the show, you can again go to, indooradventure.redbubble.com. That is indooradventure, no S at the end, .redbubble.com. But for the final time, Caelum, who are you playing today?
For the final time, hey everybody, I'm RJ, and today I'm playing Caelum, the Shadowkai Wizard Fighter. We both go by he, him.
Still cleric in the brain.
One day.
Hi everybody, I'm LBHackEmUp, and I'm going to be playing Gwen, the Halfling Barbarian. We both go by she, her.
Boy, I'm Cyber. I use he or any pronouns. I play Arjhan. Arjhan is a cis male, Illyrian Draconian Dragonborn, Ranger, and Cleric. He is also 3 black dragons in a trench coat. He, him.
Oh, that's good. I know what he's referring to there. Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. Today I'm going to be playing as Coriander, the Eldrin Paladin. Their pronouns being she, they, and he, mine being she, her.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, he, him, and tonight I shall be 1,000,000 black worms in a trench coat as we go into our final adventure. So last, before we began the end of last session, where Arjhan was able to meet with a mysterious-looking stranger who gave him a rather heartfelt soliloquy about the ending of things and how they didn't like saying goodbye. Our party, over the week, had some things that they wanted to do either the day or night before they ended up beginning their fateful journey off into the Eye of Doom. So we're going to go around the table and cover any last minute changes that you all needed or wanted to do, or additions to an initiative tracker that I should be aware of. So that being said, Arjhan, what was your plan leading up to this? What have you brought to the table after a week of thinking?
So the night before, we traversed to the Eye of Doom, or like right before then, in Caelum's Curious Cabin, or just on the boat or whatever. Arjhan will get everybody together, and the first thing that he's going to do is sort of try some sort of experiment. He's talking to his echoes. One of them, the sorcerer, in his search for trying to figure out the multiverse and the Great Worm things, brought up another black Great Worm named Chronepsis, who, in his Great Wormness, got really involved in time and fate. So what Arjhan is going to do is take a big chunk of the echo shards that he found whenever the plane breaker traversed, and sort of hold it in his claws and concentrate really, really hard on simultaneously going both left and right at the same time, and sort of unstick himself in that quantum state. He'll go right, and another quantum form of him will go left. I'm casting Simulacrum, so there will be another adult black dragon. The next thing that he'll do is create a hero's feast. So everyone will everyone's hit dice or hit point maximum will go up by 2d10. And you will gain that amount of hit points. That will last for 24 hours. You will make all wisdom saves with advantage. You will be immune to becoming frightened and poison. And I think that's it. You get cured of all disease and poison, but if we have any of those, it's too late for us.
Sounds good. Okay, so question I will ask on that. What style of food does Arjhan make for this hero's feast?
So many. It will be a lot of rice and meat, and just something that's very like filling and very basic.
Okay.
Like we're thinking like beef bowl or like pastelaya or jambalaya, like that sort of thing.
Carne asada y arroz.
Sort of like that. Not a lot of like fancy spice. Just very plain like salt and pepper.
Okay. So Arjhan has crafted a second Arjhan and has produced this hero's feast for you all to munch on. Caelum, is there anything that you wanted to do in those in this final little vignette that we have before the entryway to the Eye of Doom? Like from like a film standpoint, it's basically you are all like still in the ship, still in there, and then it's like close up of the person's face, like oh fuck, and then like steady zoom to like what they were doing the night before. So Caelum, what were you doing in the moments leading up to the day?
It has been a very long time since he's done this, but he prays.
Okay.
To Saloon, to Mistra, to Amaris, their little fledgling goddess, to any good aligned deity that will hear, that even if they fail, that everyone that he loves and cares for is going to be all right. And also he activates his Spellfire ability.
Okay.
And pairs that with contingency to cast Revivify on his armor. The stipulation being, if he dies, Revivify will proc.
Okay. That's sick as hell.
He also tells Cori, hey, do you still know Death Ward?
I do, and in fact, I was planning on casting it on everyone.
That's so great. Good brain cell. I have Revivify on my armor.
Oh, well, that's very good. It'll be good for you to have a second backup, but the Death Ward should get you up on the first one.
Technically speaking, I have 3.
Well, okay then.
It's Death Ward, this contingency, and if anyone goes down, True Resurrection.
Because y'all have the tablet.
That's great. Sorry, that's wings.
Just
like
Cori's accent drops and just that's great.
Yeah,
like,
fully possessing Cori's body for a moment. Just like great.
Just to confirm your rulings on it, Simon, can I meta magic a spell from a magic item?
No, you would not be able to meta magic the spell from the magic item.
Cool.
Mostly because it is basically a scroll, so it is set with what components that it has, at least for the tablet.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to confirm.
For sure.
That's it. If anything, he casts Establish Connection and talks with Diantha for the rest of the night for
Okay.
as long as his spell lasts.
Sounds good. I think that the last thing that Diantha will say to you is because, or the last thing that she will say is that you better come back because she's not starting this family by herself.
Excuse me?
And that is where we will go to a different party member. As Caelum, you have just gotten this news dropped. Ho ho ho.
Oh! All right, yeah, everybody's getting a death ward morning of. So that means Gwen, Cori, Arjhan, and Caelum. Each of you have a death ward on you.
Okay.
I'm also going to cast Aid. Who in our group has the lowest amount of hit points? Me for sure.
It's you.
It's me.
You, then me coming up the rear.
Then you come. Okay.
I believe. Let me. I can double check people.
You,
just for
myself, and Simulacrum Arjhan are going to get a 3rd level aid. So that's an additional 10 hit points.
Oh my god.
How many hit points did the Hero's Feast give us?
Roll a 2d10.
We're doing that separately?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Actually, can somebody... No, I'll do it. I'll take my lumps.
Do you want me to roll? You can roll for me.
No. I've got it.
Do you want Arjhan's number or Ross's number?
What do you mean? Oh.
I'm giving you a choice. There will still be a thing of randomness. Do you want Arjhan's number or Ross's number?
Rasa.
You get 10 hit points. No? Is it 16? I think it was 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Certainly more than I would have given myself. So I'm gaining an extra 26. Cool.
And how much is your aid worth?
8 is 10.
10, 25.
At the level I cast it, anyway.
I finally caught up to Arjhan in health.
Okay. I'll make sure.
Oh
I'm
wait,
not
no, his
forgetting
health is a
anything.
lot higher. Shit.
Okay.
It's not.
With Caelum's help, Cori does a little bit of bullshit. With Caelum's help and Arjhan's consent, Cori is going to make Arjhan's simulacrum her greater steed. I'm assuming this is the day before the fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing that we need to do, I when I say with Caelum's help, I do mean RJ, because you need to correct me if I get this wrong. First of all, we banish the simulacrum. No, the first thing we do is that we make a deal.
You make a contract first.
I make a contract with the simulacrum to be my steed. Then we banish them so that they are in another plane. And then I cast Greater Steed to bring them back to this plane.
And then I dismiss banishment so that when they die, they don't get poofed away. Or I can stop concentrating on banishment.
I feel sick.
Sorry.
Question.
How do you feel now?
Question for the simulacrum. Does it need to be on the same plane of existence as its original variant?
No.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Solves my question. Makes it easy.
Simulacrums are their own entities.
It just exists. There's no concentration. There's no anything. It can't regain hit points or spell slots or abilities. And I need to check if that includes fire breath or breath.
breath weapons.
Could you fucking imagine, though, the simulacrum dying and Cori dying with him? That'd be the second time a dragon made of ice has aced Cori.
It is made of echo shards.
Oh, ooh.
Neat, isn't it?
Wait. That's a season 2 problem. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going with that character yet.
You're Slim Jim and you're riding the bomb down.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cori,
How I learned how to stop worrying and love level 20 combat.
Okay. So that is 3 out of 4. Gwen.
So Gwen doesn't really have any spells or bullshittery to do. But for a while, you guys hear not a lot from Gwen. She's in her room with Gray Skull, and they're just talking for a while. And then she comes up. We're still on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes up on the deck of the ship, and like she's super hype. Gray Skull is super hype, and they start to do their ritualistic dance for the Tread Thunder clan. Lots of grunting and punching and flexing and all that to sort of get everyone hype right before the heroes feast. And in almost perfect unison. And in the end, they headbutt each other, and they both have like a little shiner like on their forehead as they sit down to dinner, and they are just like blood boiling and stuff like that. But that's what they do to sort of prep. But I think after dinner, when everyone kind of goes to bed and it's just the 4 of us, Gwen is going to kind of look around at the group, and she's gonna get quiet for a second and just be like, "Can I say something, guys?"
I mean, can you?
No, like seriously.
Sure.
I know I'm not usually the serious one, but I just
Cori
wanted to
punches
say,
Caelum in the arm and says, "You may."
Ow.
so I know we've been together for a long time, and I wanted to, before we go into this, world ending thing, when I left Greenreach, I thought that I wanted to just go and be strong and like not be the one who is cowering in the corner. And I wanted to be the one who was, the one who is taking over and, the strong one, and be strong for me. And when I was with the Goliath tribe, that's what I strove to do. And when I became an adult, I went out on my own. But when I met you guys, I kind of realized that I didn't want to be strong for me. I wanted to be strong for you guys. I wanted to, take the hits and protect you, because that's what strength is to me, is, being able to protect your friends and making sure that they're okay. And Caelum, when I met you, you were, you were powerful but very squishy. And the day that you tried to run away and I busted through a window, I realized that I wanted to be strong to protect you. You taught me that I didn't need to be the smart one or the bold one. You taught me to be that strength for someone else. And Cori, when I got to know you and hang out with you more, you were so confident and powerful in your own way, and just everything seemed like it was so easy to you. And you taught me how to be okay with me and how to be a better leader, and have that confidence without being cocky and not just run into battle because I can. You taught me to pace myself. And Arjhan, you taught me kind of how to love. And like, I thought that love could only be one thing, and like romantic, and you want to like put your face on other people's faces and make out and stuff. But like, you kind of taught me that I could love someone and not that way, and care about them. And I just want you guys to know that no matter what happens, I'm gonna be strong for you in this battle, and I'm gonna be, no matter what happens, I'm just glad that in the end it's the four of us. That's all.
I wasn't kidding before. That speech I gave at my wedding, I started with literally nothing. And over time, I started getting more things, friends, family, someone to love, and someone who loves me back. There was a lot of bad during our trip, our journey here. But in hindsight, I think it wasn't that bad since I had all of you. So what I'm saying is, well, I've been doing a lot of thinking about the whole Kyuss situation, and maybe if things turned out a little bit differently, I'd probably end up like him, all things considered. But you all made me better than what I was, and you make me better than what I am. And at the end of all things, I just want to say thank you. Also, I don't want to ruin the moment, but is anyone interested in becoming a godparent?
Oh my god, I thought you would never ask.
Cool. Diantha has one on the way.
I'm sorry, what? I thought you were talking about for Amaris.
Congratulations!
Elf
Do you
baby.
realize how rare that is?
You fucked?
Yeah.
Caelum, it took decades of my parents trying every night for me
Caelum,
to
don't
become
shoot
a
blanks.
reality.
Kyuss is here now. Like, where's the fuck that? Worms through the ground. Don't do that.
Stop it, I beg you. I will give up if you do. Yeah.
There are so few elven souls in circulation. Elven children are... This is truly special, Caelum.
Yeah, I need to figure out if they're coming out Shatter Kai or Eladrin. Or both. Oh god.
Suppose he's just gonna have to live and find out.
Do you not understand the supercharged emotional insecurity of an Eladrin plus the angst of a Shatter Kai? This is gonna be the most moodiest teenager ever.
It's really going to be something incredible.
I'm thinking of a name already.
We don't know if they're coming out girl, boy, or whatever.
If it's an Eldrin, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't,
Fair.
does it? I'm gonna be a dad.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Sorry. Big news.
Big news. If anyone messes with this kid, they're getting their ass kicked.
Absolutely. Well, now we all have to live.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no choice now.
Absolutely none.
Well, come on then. We're bearing our hearts out. What about you two?
Yeah, well, I have met many versions of myself recently, many of which I no longer have the three of you. I pity them all.
Said.
When I first came to the natural plane, I came here for a purpose. To stop winter and, well, to find a way to do it in the first place. And when I met you three, and I knew I had time, I wanted that time to last forever. And even later, when I was lying to all of you, I kept on feeling like I could push the moment where I had to tell the truth further down. And now we're here at the end of the known world, and there's no more time left. So, however this ends, godparents or no,
Quite
I'm
literally,
glad-
godparents.
I'm glad that I get to spend it with you.
Caelum picks up his goblet, raises it to the rest of the crew. To family, to adventure, to the Four Keeps.
Four keeps.
4 keeps. All right, enough of that. Gotta get some rest for tomorrow.
And as the camera sees the glasses connect with each other and the four of you take this final solemn drink, that is when we are going to flash back forward, being inside of this gravitational swell. The ship is rocking by you, Arjhan. You've just had this moment of communicating with this otherworldly entity. Your vision returns. You are inside of the mechanical tyrant. You are shooting off down this slipstream of time and space until eventually you feel that gravitational rush lurch as you are no longer inside of this long spaghettifying tube, and instead you find yourself in the realm of the Dark Star. The Dark Star, the kingdom of nothing. Kyuss, the worm that walks, has many names, but today he is named your enemy. I would like for everybody to roll into initiative, please.
Oh, and one
As-
last thing, Cori and Summer Cori switch armor.
Okay.
I just wanted,
This
I
does
already
not
did
affect
it,
me
but
in
I'm
any
just-
way.
I wanted to say, you have no idea. I wanted to say it out loud.
Okay.
Could I have started with my Spellfire activated?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, basically in that like time leading up to it in Baldur's Gate 3, is there any goo that you want to dip your weapon in before you start fighting?
Is there any spiders I can lick?
Not here. Maybe if you look
I
around the ship.
legitimately forget about the goo mechanic all the time. There's so few opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Man,
Arjhan.
26.
Okay. Cori.
17.
Caelum.
16. This -2 is biting me in the ass.
Gwen.
Advantage +1, 16.
16. Sounds good. And let me get this sorted in the data set. Sounds a lot scary when I phrase it that way, but here we are. Okay, so we are going to start things off. Your ship was the third ship to enter into this black hole. It began with Skiznabat's crew, then it was Rasa, and then it was your group. That being said, when your ship arrives, the world is dark. And for a moment, you feel like you are surrounded by stars. You can see glittering points of light in every direction around you. But the thing that makes you realize that these are not stars is that stars are not supposed to move. Stars are not supposed to writhe. You are, in essence, in a core of a sphere made entirely of worms. And as your vessel appears, that light that is being refracted is from this sort of exit from the Eye of Doom that has debris and other bits sort of free spilling into this area. You see Skiznabat's ship to the side. A large mass of what looks to be 1,000 black brushstrokes that you recognize to be worms peels from the inside of this dome to strike down at the ship. That is when you hear the swelling of 2 guitars and a fiddle as lightning bolts rip from the deck of Skiznabat's ship, preventing this mass of tendrils from coming down and aggressing upon it. Rasa, however, is flying, trying to avoid these things, but it seems that she does not have the means to be able to fully get back and avoid all that is coming towards her, as she takes the brunt of this force, and it brings her down to a piece of what looks to be a abandoned temple site. It would be abandoned were not billions of living organisms comprising every non-material thing that is here. This temple, as you look at it, is built upon a solid gray mass. But you can see that there are pieces that are sticking out of it, pieces that almost seem like they are humanoid in nature. And you recognize what this is from something that Skiznabat pointed out to you on your way through the Astral Sea. Kyuss has built himself a shrine to himself atop the body of a dead god that found its way into his domain. That being said, on the jam board, Rasa is currently placed on the into the temple itself. Skiznabat's ship is sailing off towards this upper side, and you are all coming from here and have the opportunity to basically get up to that upper dock, the upper deck of the ship, where you can then hop out and continue your assault on this area. That being said, the Mechanical Tyrant has its own captain. Viceroy and Balthazar, the automaton, the auto gnome from Skiznabat's crew, are both staying behind. The Mechanical Tyrant will be operating as a full ship that has the capability of firing its cannon during this initiative, as you have prepared for the end to come. So, that being said, at the top of the initiative order is Arjhan and crew.
On Ross's action, she is going to release SL43-R.
Okay.
Boom. For her bonus action, Zilturgeri will become the armor. So her AC is 22 and cannot be crit.
Okay.
Can she... Yeah, she can fly?
She can fly.
Okay, she will get off the ground.
Okay. One attack of opportunity is going to fire from one of what you can see is the shape of a human that has been completely taken over by these worms. And from what you're able to see, and your group is able to see, as you were able to make it through this tunnel, this black hole, to fight Kyuss, things fall in here all the time. And you see that there are bodies, you see that there are other worms, you see that there are greater worms. And then in the very back, when your ship arrives, the earth rumbles and breaks as a massive worm, singular in nature, stems up from the ground with what appear to be billions of other black worms that course around it, giving it an almost human-like quality. You've seen something similar to this before when you fought the avatar of Kyuss on the moon. This is Kyuss true. So Rasa is going to have an attack of opportunity go off against her. That is going to be a, let's check here, a 10 to hit is not going to do it. But that is it for that reaction. So she can fly. She can get the hell out of there.
Yeah. Slayer is going to use his incinerating beam. So these three lovelies, I need to make a dexterity saving throw DC 17.
Okay. DC 17, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 of them make it, 1 of them fail.
For 58 points of radiant damage on a failure, 24
or 29.
29 on a success.
Okay. Sounds good.
Did anything happen to Simulacrum Arjhan during that? Because he would have had to be flying. Or, unless he was in the demi-plane.
We'll say that I believe he was in a demi-plane for this.
Cori?
How would you have...
No, we had to summon him before combat.
So he is out.
Okay. So I assume he was also had to be grounded.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. He is also going to fly. So if he was forced to be next to a Dusty, proc that attack.
Okay. Yep. 2 attacks of opportunity. 1 is a 25. The other misses.
25 will hit.
Okay. Okay, just a moment. That is going to be 14 points of damage.
5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to fly back, also getting off the ground. And for the third dragon in a trench coat, Simulacrum Arjhan is going to use his 5th level spell, one of his 5th level spell slots, to summon Bloodlord Arjhan.
Incredible. It's Black Dragons all the way down.
Bloodlord Arjhan is going to use a breath weapon. 30-foot cone. So I believe it might
4 of them.
just be.
Yeah, it'd be...
I think it would only hit these.
Okay, sounds good.
These 3. I don't think it would hit the 4th one.
Okay, what is the DC they are looking for?
17.
Okay, 2 of them make it, 1 of them fail.
That's 2d6. For 9 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Arjhan is going to Jamboard. Okay, so it's first round. He has Dread Ambusher. Okay. Is Kyuss within 400 feet?
Kyuss is within 400 feet.
Is he within 100 feet?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, first off, Arjhan, flying around somewhere here. Arjhan is going to first fire. He's going to put a potion in his crossbow.
Okay.
And he's going to fire it at Bloodlord Arjhan, who will receive the effects of the potion of Clown Giant Strength.
Okay. So the potion of Clown Giant Strength causes specifically the right arm to swell and grow to gigantic proportions. And when hitting with that right hand as an unarmed attack, you will treat that attack as though their strength was 28.
It's the golden hammer from Smash Bros.
I thought you just misspoke.
No.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I definitely didn't hear that right.
No, you did.
I did hear that right.
No, it was Clown Giant the whole time.
Clown Giant's all the way down.
I will have to do math on my turn for that.
Okay.
What are any of the worms within 100 feet?
Within 100 feet.
The blue one should be, right?
Blue and green both are. Red is not.
Okay. Okay. Arjhan's gonna take 2 normal shots on patience. So the first one, 26 to hit.
Okay.
The second
26 hits.
one, 23 to hit.
23 also hits. On green or blue?
Blue.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 14 points of acid for the first one. 10 points plus 5 on the second.
Okay.
For his bonus action, Arjhan is going to ready the potion, and that is his turn.
Sounds good.
All of the dragons are in the air a little bit, just out of melee range.
Sounds good. So, let me just check here. So next up in the initiative order, having rolled exceptionally well himself, it is Kyuss' turn. Kyuss is going to cast a spell, seeing the options before him. He is about 180 feet
Before you
away.
cast the spell,
Yes.
sorry, I didn't want to interrupt before, but like this might be relevant.
Sure.
Cori is writing Simulacrum Arjhan, right?
Are you?
I would say go for it. I am here for Cori on Arjhan back.
It was my intent to ride Simulacrum Arjhan, being
Okay.
that he's my because it'll be relevant later. But Summer Cori also there.
Okay. Let's see.
That one is Simulacrum Arjhan, right?
The one with the red background.
The one with the red. Got it.
Wait,
Okay.
sorry. No, the other one. The one with the red is Bloodlord. The normal red eyes black dragon is Arjhan.
Wait.
Is Arjhan Simulacrum.
The one back here. Just place me where I need to
The
be.
one next to Arjhan's head.
There you go.
Okay, I was right to begin with. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So-
Sorry about that.
No worries.
This is relevant for Oath of Ancients reasons.
Okay. So I am, let's see here. I am going to need for the 3 Arjhans and Cori Prime to each make a dexterity saving throw for me.
All right. Don't forget my +6. And we have advantage on saving throws from the Hero's Feast, right?
No, specifically wisdom.
Wisdom saving throws. Okay. But this is a spell, so you have advantage for being near me.
Okay. It is a spell.
Okay, 27 for Arjhan.
22 for myself.
20 for Simulacrum. It's just advantage. There's no flat bonus.
Other than the +6 from Cori.
Okay, I have not added the +6, so if it was a 20, then it's a 26. And another 26 for Bloodlord.
Okay. So a chain lightning is going to course through the 4 of you. You all succeeded and will be taking half of 41 points of lightning damage.
We have additional resistance to spell damage within my aura.
So down to 20, so down to 10.
Okay. That is it for Kyuss's turn. Next up is going to be the lair. And the lair action, I would like for each of the Arjhans and Rasa to make a strength saving throw for me, please. And this will also be for the Mechanical Tyrant. But the Mechanical Tyrant, I don't believe...
Is this a spell?
This is not. This is a layer effect.
Okay. 20 for Arjhan if there's no bonus.
I don't... I believe Cori's bonus applies flat.
To
Like,
all
there's
saves.
no... Yeah. So you will always be getting +6 on your save.
Okay, then 26. Rasa, natural 20 for was it strength?
Mhm.
34.
Big girl.
It was Arjhan and Rasa, right?
It was essentially everyone who was flying. So Simulacrum and the Spirit Arjhan will need to make this as well.
Okay, he's not proficient, but his strength has been clownified. So it's +8. So 16
Okay.
plus 6.
It's
22.
22.
That's a success.
No, sorry. Wrong Arjhan. This will be a problem. This is gonna be a problem.
Well, welcome to my problem.
Okay. Subtract 2 from that, so 20.
20 is a fail.
Okay. Okay. So Simulacrum Arjhan will fail
Okay.
unless he gets a bonus from Steed.
Don't think so, bruh.
All right. Bloodlord. Okay. 18 plus 8 is
26.
26 plus 6 is 32.
Yes. Okay, so everyone except for the Simulacrum passes. On a failure, its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 feet until initiative count 20. And it also descends 60 feet as these worms shoot up from the ground, grab a hold, and tear them back down to the ground. They will be taking a total of 29 points of damage.
Was that a spell?
That was the layer effect.
Okay,
Okay.
just checking.
Give me a second. Because I gotta make some con saves. So the first one is +10. 11 plus 10. So that's fine. The second one is against 29. Half of 29 is 14. Plus
Yes.
10. Yeah, he's good.
Okay. Sounds Good. So then next up is the ballista on the back of Skiznabat's crew. They are going to be sailing in the background. This seems like a good place for them to be. But they are going to shoot at the green core spawn worm. With 14, they do not hit. They're trying their best.
I love them.
Who doesn't? What good kids? Next up, Team Cori.
Hello, hello.
So Cori, your mount has just been pulled down onto the ground, and there are enemies as far as the eye can see.
Of course there are. That's okay. That's fine. Let me double check the jam board. Not quite enough within 30 feet, I don't think, to justify this. Yeah, we're moving forward with setup. Summer Cori is gonna reach over, take Rife from Cori, and quickly cast Holy Weapon on the sword. Hand it back to Cori. That was the bonus action. As a standard action, she's going to speak the word of the armor she's wearing and go into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
Then Cori Prime is going to activate Elder Guardian or Elder Champion. If y'all don't remember from last combat, Elder Champion, once per long rest as an action, you undergo a transformation for 1 minute and gain the following benefits. At the start of your turns, you regain 10 HP. You can cast Paladin spells with a casting time of 1 action as a bonus action, and enemy creatures within 10 feet have disadvantage on saving throws against your Paladin spells and channel divinity options. So Cori has used her action as her bonus action. I think that she would like to cast... Let's go with Mirror Image. And Simulacrum Arjhan, by benefit of being a greater steed, will also benefit from a mirror image.
Incredible.
I'm gonna call that good.
Okay. Next up, Team Tread Thunder.
All right. Did you say we were forced onto the ground?
You are not. The only ones that were the flying creatures. Let me just check here. Yeah, the mechanical tyrant just shrugged that shit off. It looks like with worms, it needs to really be like organic matter to really get like a good boring in there. Caelum, you had a raised hand.
Just a real quick aside, Caelum just goes, "Hey, I don't want to hit you with this, so can I go first?"
Oh, yeah. Can
we share the
swap?
same initiative, right?
Yeah, you are in the same initiative.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Thanks. Also, Caelum strides up to the prow of the ship. The silver fire is an orb over his forehead. It opens into that third eye that he had long ago. He points down at the group of enemies and starts chanting in the language of the lost, ending with the word in common, cataclysm.
Okay.
First off, he's casting Meteor Swarm.
Okay.
Targeting these guys. These guys.
Kyuss would like to use a reaction.
These guys, yeah.
For a dread counterspell.
What's the range on that?
Anything he can see.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So, he does have to roll for it.
Okay.
Meteor Swarm is being cast at 9th level?
9th level.
He rolls a 1.
Oh, get fucked!
Oh, shit! Incredible!
Yo!
I
Get
rolled a natural
fucked!
1 today.
Yes!
I knew that would
rolled
be
a
spicy.
natural 1 today.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So yeah, a lot of deck saves. I'll start rolling damage.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Is the blood chalice a tune base? I assume it can only give one portent per day. It's
I
not
thought
per
upgraded to
Arjhan.
2.
For Arjhan, it was 1 portent a day. It was tied with your draconic flask. That is what it became. So if that has an attunement, you would already be attuned to it.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see here. Okay. These are dexterity saves?
Yes, chef.
Okay. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, chef. Heard, chef. Corner.
Behind! Show me some fucking hands! I just watched the season
Hot!
finale of season 2. It was so good. Let's see here. Okay. Oh boy. I don't think any of them are gonna make it. What's the DC on this?
21, baby.
Oh yeah, nobody's doing that, except Kyuss, surprisingly.
Hey, indoor.
Yes.
Reaction from Caelum. Extend spell, silver barbs, reroll, take lowest.
Okay.
Holy fuck, dude.
Y'all just telling this eldritch being fuck yourself. That is a 16, so Kyuss fails as well. What's the damage? What are we looking at?
66 bludgeoning, 63 fire.
Okay. Sounds good. So that is 66, 63 for a total of 129. Okay, just checking real quick.
I had the Jamboard in another tab, and opening it made all of those circles turn blue for a second.
Okay, so it looks like the giant worms are immune to that fire damage.
Good to know.
But everyone else is going to most likely be exploding. Because they all failed. So, explosion. Explosion. Explodey, 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 explodey. I knew this was going to happen. No one has... Looks like the giant mages, or the mages and the worms are the only things that are going to be left over.
You sure about that?
No, but I like to say words.
I like it when you say words.
Just a sec. Here.
You've got neat words.
Minus... 63 was fire, 63 was bludgeoning.
63 was fire.
Okay.
Alright, Gwen, don't forget to Mage Slayer on Caelum.
Also,
Yeah,
when you have
exactly.
advantage on your next attack.
Oh, what?
From Silvery Barbs.
I'm making a joke.
Okay, I was like, what?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Gwen watches as these meteors get ripped from the sky. Caelum has pulled out the Arcana card and has touched the spellfire on his hand and draws a rune on it and says triplicate cast. He's action surging and casting a whirlwind.
Oh my god. Caelum.
I don't know what that means.
I action surge to cast
okay.
whirlwind immediately after the meteor swarm and reaction silver barbs.
What does Whirlwind do?
Whirlwind summons a level 7 spell. Get away. I already know about you. A whirlwind howls down to a point that you can see on the ground within range. The whirlwind is 10 feet high, 30 foot 10 foot in radius, 30 feet high cylinder centered on the point. Until the spell ends, you can use your action to move the whirlwind up to 30 feet in any direction. A creature must make a dexterity saving throw the first time on a turn that it enters the whirlwind or when the whirlwind enters its space. A creature takes 10d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. In addition, a large or smaller creature that fails the save must succeed a strength saving throw or become restrained in the whirlwind until the spell ends. When a creature starts its turn restrained by the whirlwind, it is dragged 5 feet to the top.
Incredible.
These are huge, right? The worms.
The large worms. Let me just check. They are gargantuan.
Cool. I'm gonna say fuck you to these two mages. Actually, with this, I could angle it like that, so that at least that worm gets a little bit of it. So 3 strength saving throws for those folk.
Hold on, I'm clearing my initiative tracker.
Sorry.
Getting rid of some chuffa. That's fine.
Just a little bit of bloatware. Just gonna delete.
Yeah, these guys don't need to be around. They don't want to be around anymore.
I came out for retirement for this. What the hell?
Okay, so that is for 2 of the mages and 1 of the big worms?
Yes, dexterity saving throw of 21.
21, that is fail and fail. And a fail. All 3 fail.
37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
That was in my back pocket. That was the special trick I was telling you about.
Nice. It's beautiful.
I also bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen in spot, so I have resistance. That's all of my action economy.
Incredible. Love that. Just checking real quick. Okay. Sounds good. So now it's Gwen's turn. Gwen, you have just seen Caelum
Hi.
be like, do you mind if I do a thing? Like, it'll take 6 seconds tops.
Yeah.
And just creates his own version of hell inside of the depths of the Dark Star.
Oh gods.
There's a little bit of blood running down his nose.
Well done.
Go get him, champ.
He's got
All
this.
right.
I don't even think
Uppies.
he needs us.
Yeah. No, he definitely needs us. Gwen clenches her cheeks, puts her arms out, and Hexton is going to take her away. A sweet escape. They're going to move 120 feet
Okay.
forward.
Nice.
Oh, that is not the right tab. So that's going to be about... Oh, I hate when I turn them. Stop! Instead of grabbing them. And so this whirlwind we want to skirt around, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. All right. Then Grayskull has movement of he is going to double move on his turn. He only has a 40-foot fly speed, so he is not going to get as far as us. And Gwen is going to Tiny Rage. Yo! And she is going to take the Sun Forger, which has a... I can throw it up to 120 feet, so I'm still good. And she is going to throw it at the big bad himself.
Okay.
So he's going to need to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
He makes it.
Assumed. And she is going... So he is going to take 10... 18... that is... So half of 21 fire damage, and she is gonna, yeah, and that is her action and bonus action for the round. She has to get closer to do her fun stuff, but I think that Hexton is going to have a little fun, and he is going to cast one of his wonderful spells called Insect Plague.
Okay.
It it is a range of 100 or 300 feet. So, wherever the fuck he wants. How tall is Kyuss?
Kyuss is standing at, I would say, probably a solid 60 to 80 feet tall.
Dope. So at his feetsies, he is going to cast an insect plague.
Okay.
And swarming biting locusts fill 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose. The spear spreads around corners, blah, blah, blah. It is difficult terrain. When the sphere appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 20 for Hexton, and or half as much damage on the successful save.
Is that 26 on the save?
Okay, so he is going to take half of 20, so 10 piercing damage. And then when it enters the sphere, creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell area for the first time, or on a turn, or if it ends its turn there. So if he stays put, it's going to. I'm saying this is on him, but only on his feetsies.
Okay, sounds good. It's at the base. What kind of?
Yeah.
So this is the god of worms, more or less. What insect are you using? Like, what insect eats worms?
Moths.
Ants.
Ants?
Horrifying.
They're fucking butterflies. It's beautiful.
Do they all look like little Hextons?
No,
They
Like,
have
no.
feet for like.
They're all like
be
the
goth
opposite of what you would
wasps.
expect. Yeah, the opposite of what you expect for Hexton. They are all just gorgeous, like the most beautiful, like purples and pinks and blues and oranges flying around in their own little like bubbles, and they're just kind of moving in and out of this area.
Okay, sounds good.
So they really pop on the black, is what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
at the end of Hexton's turn,
Okay.
Kyuss is going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
And when they do, they are going to shoot a 5th level magic missile towards. They will send it towards the Simulacrum Arjhan.
It's a magic missile, so
Yes.
it would hit. Wait, does it? Okay, how does magic missile interact with mirror image?
So each dart hits a creature that you can see within range.
I think that I still have to roll for
I
magic
believe
missile,
so.
or for the thingama. All right, so the first one is I have to roll higher than a 6 in order for it to switch to a different duplicate. Got a 19, so first dart hits a duplicate. How many magic missiles have you got?
5 in total.
All right, do damage on that.
Okay. So that is going to be 1d4's worth of damage. 1.
1d4's worth of damage. If it hits, okay, right. Okay, if it hits, the duplicate is destroyed. All right,
Yes.
sorry. I mixed up whether or not it was an attack roll or a damage roll you had to do. It's just an attack roll. All right, so don't worry about the next one.
Okay.
How many magic missiles did you say?
There was a total of 5 magic missiles coming in.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. Second one hits. Third one hits a duplicate. Fourth one also hits a duplicate. Duplicates are gone.
Okay.
And then last one.
Not to be that guy, but a 5th level magic missile is 7.
7?
Yeah, because you start initially with 3, and then
Oh,
you
yeah, yeah.
upcast to 5.
Well, no, he can only cast it at 3rd level.
Oh,
as
I
a
heard the 5th
legendary.
level
Oh,
for some
shit.
reason.
Yeah.
I already forgot. Half damage in my aura.
Okay. Sounds good. So he would be taking half of 8. So 4.
Oh, shit. Okay. This is a small number. How do we do small numbers?
Oh, fuck, with small
one-
numbers.
Earlier in
100
this
in front of that?
campaign, God told Cori she couldn't die. Now Cori is a god. You cannot die.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So burrowing underneath the whirlwind
Oh, wait. Can Grayskull go?
Yes, Grayskull can go. Sorry.
Okay. Grayskull's going to do 2 javelins.
Okay,
You know,
Kyuss as well.
As he does. On Kyuss as well, yes.
Sure.
All right. So that's going to be... Oh, right. It just hits. I don't have to roll for it. So that's going to be force damage. It's going to be... Oh, I was like, that's not enough dice. 2 attacks. You want just total?
Yeah, just give me the total on that.
Okay. 9, 18, 20, 34.
Okay,
Force damage.
sounds good. So, let's see here. At the end of Grayskull's turn, Kyuss is going to use 2 of his legendary actions. As he does, these black worms seep up from the ground and seem to latch into the magical essence of these butterflies that are there and latches into the magical essence of the whirlwind. For Caelum, who's focusing on the whirlwind, and Hexton, who is focusing on the insect plague, I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Am I within Cori's aura?
Yes, you would. You would be just
It's a
outside
little-
of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. 28 for Caelum.
28.
Just a 20.
Okay. The concentration for Hexton's spell is forcibly broken as
Ooh.
the worms feast upon it. What was the level of insect plague?
It's just a 5th level.
A 5th level spell. Kyuss will gain temporary hit points equal to 5 times that spell level as he gains 25.
Danae, I
temporary
fucking
hit
told
points.
you. I fucking told
Ooh,
you.
He eats spells. Well, good news.
I'm going to share a clip of my conversation that I had with Danae earlier today.
You nasty, nasty boy. I love it.
So are the spells gone?
The whirlwind is still there, but the insect plague disappeared. I don't believe anyone else, or no, Cori, are you concentrating on any spells?
I am not concentrating. Wait. No, I am not concentrating on any spells.
Okay. Sounds good. Arjhan, are you
Simulacrum Arjhan is.
So he needs to make me a Constitution saving throw as well.
Cori, what does he get?
He gets +6.
Yeah, +6.
Constitution?
That is correct.
18 + 6, 24.
24 is not enough.
All right. It's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
The Draconic Spirit is gone with his Clown Giant strength.
Honk shoe.
Honk shoe.
Okay. So it is temp HP, so he can only gain the max that he got during that time, which was 25 from the insect plague. So that was at the end of Grayskull's turn. Next up is a shit ton of other folks, but first, let's see here. Cori, you have not taken any damage. I don't think any of you have taken damage. Is that correct?
Give it to the dragons. The dragons
Okay.
have been taking most of the brunt.
Simulacrum Arjhan, Simulacrum Arjhan
Cannot-
isn't able to heal.
Cannot regain hit points.
Yep. So the healing word will go towards Rasa. She gains.
Rasa is at full.
Okay. That was worth a shot. They are going to fly a little bit farther up. And then next up is
Wait,
yeah.
did she take damage from the lightning?
From the lightning she would have taken half of 41, which would have
So-
been 20.
And then half of that from Cori.
Yep. So she
So-
would have taken 10.
Okay, so she is down 10 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, they'll use the healing word. here. I have so many notes open. It intimidates even me. She will gain 16 back.
Okay, so she's back at full.
Okay. Now it is the era of the worm. So this worm is going to burrow
It's
underneath and come out on the other side of this here whirlwind. And it is going to attack at you, Gwen.
In the air?
It is a gargantuan worm.
I know.
The articulation is just coming
I'm
up
in
for you.
Dune.
So that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yes, it sure does.
Okay. So that is going to be for, let me do this here real quick. That is going to be for a total of 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Ow. I think the actual phrase that Gwen says is, ah! As she sees this thing rise up right in front of her.
Oh, yes. Gwen, continue with that scream, because while you are grasped by those barbs, you are considered grappled. It is then going to make a bite attack on you.
Oh,
that-
God, it's happening again. Does I don't know if this counts for anything, but because I was being held by, do I just get snatched from Hexton?
Yeah, it is just a quick
Okay.
tear out
Dope.
of Hexton.
All right, let's go.
Okay, that is going to be a 31 to hit,
That hits.
and that is going to be for a total of 29 points of piercing damage. You are considered large or smaller. Please attempt a dexterity saving throw for me.
Remember, you have advantage on this from silvery barbs because you didn't attack.
Also advantage because barbarian.
I did
Oh.
attack.
Oh,
This is a dexterity saving throw.
That is correct.
18.
An 18 is exactly what you needed to not
thank
be
God.
eaten by this creature.
I don't want to be
God.
eaten again. I don't want to be eaten again.
wait, are you saying I could get eaten?
Yeah.
No.
But I am still
Oh,
grappled,
okay,
yes?
You are still considered grappled.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is going to be Blue Larva Mage. So for the whirlwind, does that damage start at the beginning of their turn or at the end of their turn?
At the beginning of their turn.
Okay. Beginning of their turn, they have to make a save of sorts.
Sorry, let me just double check. It's been a while since I last used Whirlwind. Yes, they must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay. What is the DC?
DC 21, it takes their action to do so.
Okay. That is a 21, so they succeed. Just barely, but they get it. They are going to remove themselves from this and begin making their way towards the party.
Hey, Indoor.
Yes.
If successful, the creature is no longer restrained by the whirlwind and is hurled 3d6 times 10 feet away in a random direction.
Okay.
Oh, but
So they started here. So 3d6 times 10.
I got you, buddy.
Yes.
pick a random direction.
100 feet in a random direction.
Incredible. So swift as the 10 wins. Where are they going?
The D, what's compass rose? 8, 9?
Yeah, roll an 8, roll a d8, and then like start at the
It is a
top.
6.
Or
With
you could
one?
do a d12 and do it like a clock.
Oh, true that.
Oh, let's just do that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that
super.
seems-
Yo, you so
6.
smart.
You're so smart.
A 6?
6.
That's south.
Boom.
That's down.
Yeah, that's south.
Away.
100 feet.
Goodbye.
Away. Because they are
Wow.
no longer on the platform. Bam.
Yeet.
Wow.
Why haven't I been doing this?
Because you've been
I don't
dropping
know,
rocks
man.
out of the sky, you weirdo.
This is more action economy. Like,
Listen, you gotta do earthbending before you go to airbending.
true.
True.
It's true.
It's That is the Avatar cycle.
Okay, so then next up is going to be this guy instead. He's going to come down here. And he is going to cast a spell. I would like for Grayskull to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
The baby boy.
He's too far from me. I can't do anything about it.
Did Grayskull want some of the hero's feast? Because it feeds up to 12 people.
He would have eaten.
So
Yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did give him a +10.
That's
so.
wisdom.
okay, so
yeah.
he has advantage on wisdom.
Yeah. Man, we should have been feasting way more.
Oh, it's not great, guys. Wisdom saving throw is +2 for a 10.
At advantage?
Yep.
Grayskull.
He's just a
Buddy.
boy.
He's just a boy.
Reed, give him hers. Maybe he'll be nicer.
None.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So,
And
Grayskull fails and takes on the effects of Dominate Monster.
Ah.
Grayskull has now been directed by this green larva mage to attack his former friends. He has new friends now, and they are many.
whoops.
Okay, next up is the Mechanical Tyrant itself. Where would you all like to move the ship?
Like, coming up behind us. Like,
Okay.
But, like, maybe, like, alongside the right side.
Okay, sounds good.
So we're not all bunched up.
On the starboard side.
Now, I would like for one of you to roll me a d8, please.
Got it. 7.
A 7. The Mechanical Tyrant opens up its jaw. There is a flash of light as a 10-ton cannonball is fired from its jaws, targeting Kyuss.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
So that is going to be, let me just check here. Say +10 to hit. That is a 26 to hit Kyuss, so it will be dealing full damage. Which, let me just...
Papa
get
Jonquil knows how to make them, am I
up
right?
Here. So with a hit from the giant cannonballs, that is a potential for 16 d10 worth of damage. For a total of 71, as again, a 10-ton cannonball blasts forward and you see worms scatter. Kyuss actually looks like he's like kind of staggers a little bit at the majority of his form falling off, and there is like this large thick carrion worm underneath that others begin to then refill into that spot, but he is still going to be taking a total of 71 points of damage.
On the other ship, there's like Caelum says, "Oh damn," and then a course of "oh damns" happen behind him.
Caelum, you are on the Tyrant.
Oh, I'm on the. I thought I was on the other ship.
You can be on the other ship if you like, but from where we started, all of you were in the Tyrant.
Okay, I just need to. I wasn't aware of this. Wee tyrant.
And looks like the ones who loaded and fired this were Viceroy and Balthazar, effectively your droid companions that you have just sort of like told, like, load the cannon. We're going to need this later. But that is what it is able to do. Next up, what we have is one of the Zealots. The Zealot is going to rush forward to the Simulacrum. It is going to make a series of attacks towards the Simulacrum. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
A 25 to hit and a 24 to hit. So it is going to have 3 successful hits. So on the first strike, it is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
+6. At advantage.
21.
21. 21, you do not gain the stunned condition until the start of the Zealot's next turn. Instead, you are going to be taking full damage from the attacks, which is going to be a total of, it looks to be 44 across 3 different attacks, 15, 15, and 14. Okay. Then next up is the green worm, which I believe it has to spend an action to remove itself, or is it just stuck here? Or does it not?
No, it's too large. It's
Okay,
too large.
Too large. Okay.
If it's a creature that's larger or smaller, they need to do the save.
Got it. So it is going to, let me just check here. It is going to move.
You've made me doubt myself. Did it make the initial save to be restrained?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay. It does need to do this.
Okay. No, it was a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
All of them had failed. So if this
Right.
is part of the failure, is it restrained by this?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I should have read
take your
this
time.
beforehand.
We're all good here.
Okay. In addition, a large or smaller creature that fails the save must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
This thing is gargantuan. It does not
That
need
is
to
correct.
make the save.
Okay. So it is then going to burrow forward, or not burrow, but speed 60 over to the giant Warforged Colossus that you have, and it is going to make a tentacle attack. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
No.
Okay. It is going to try and bite. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Then it is going to be taking 29 points of piercing damage. Okay. Then we go blue worm. And the blue worm is going to... It is going to come forward as well, and it is going to try and attack Rasa. So tendril first, that is a 21 to hit.
No.
Okay. Bite attack, that is a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. For the bite, that is going to be 27 points of piercing damage, as these worms have made themselves known. Next up, the red mage, who is in the who's having some good times inside of this whirlwind. I don't believe that he's going to have the strength necessary to escape. Or it is, are they heavily obscured inside, or what is? Yeah.
Yeah, let me clarify for you.
What's going on in there?
They are not heavily obscured at all, but they are pulled whenever the whirlwind moves.
Got it. Okay. So I think he is going to stay in the whirlwind then. And instead, they are going to shoot Caelum. There are 5 magic missiles coming towards you from a 3rd level magic missile that was cast.
No reaction.
No reaction.
Okay. So Caelum, that is going to be a total of 15 points of force damage.
Who has the ring with the shields?
Not me. I think Gwen might have it, or Arjhan.
Who knows?
We lost track of it somewhere
I
in the
have
flow.
it, yeah.
Viceroy, I found this wonderful ring.
Grayskull has it.
Oh, Grayskull has it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
good. Oh no, Grayskull has it.
That's
No
perfect.
worries. It's gonna be
Serve
great.
him well.
Okay, next up is this here mage. And this mage is, or no, that was the one that, or no, it was the red one that did the magic missiles on Caelum. Then this here mage, I believe it is going to do a 3rd level magic missile onto their robot for 14 points of force damage. All right, and that is the end of the initiative order. So before we get into the next turn, I believe this is a good spot to call for a break for us to stretch,
Oh my
get some
God.
water. Gwen?
At the end of the first round,
Yes.
where Gwen is raging and takes damage, tell the DM.
Yes. So when that happens, you gain HP equal to, I believe it is your half of your barbarian level plus 10. So you gain 20 HP while you are raging.
What kid?
Hot damn.
Where'd that come from?
Her eye.
Thanks, Talos.
Oh dang!
At the end
Thanks,
of just the
Talos.
first round?
It is that prompt was just to remind me that is a permanent effect. At the end of each of your turns while you are raging, you gain health.
At the end of my turn,
Yes.
not the end of the round. Okay.
Yes, at the end.
And it's a health, not temporary.
That is
HP.
correct.
Actual
Dope.
health.
Actual health.
Dope.
It seems that leaving a scar on the god of battle earned you some brownie points in his eye.
How much?
Yo.
How much health is she getting?
20 at the end of each round? Or at the end of
You
each
could
of my turns?
technically out heal stomach acid in some monsters.
Look, let's not chance it, okay?
I don't know. There's 3 chances going on right here, but we're gonna try and
Red,
be back
blue,
in 5
green.
to 10 minutes. Don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to
yeah.
indieadventure.redbubble.com. Pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you all shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon.
See you soon.
And we're back.
Simon!
Well,
These are the cards we're given, but we'd be fools to adhere to the rules of a game whose objective is cruel, where magicians are dealt the tower until they gain the power to reverse their fortune, bring low the Hierophant, and rise up to the stars. Danae, it's you next.
You were muted.
I muted myself. I'm too excited. All right. Where we bear the light of the sun in the summer sky and dance in the light of the moon, just to fall leaves in the season of death. No temperance for the expectations set for us, taking the mantle, or emperor and empress.
Where we find strength in the bonds we forge, from enemies to lovers and everything in between, stomping feet and kicking in teeth that smile down on us in judgment of our pain, safe behind a pane of glass, where we can't kick their smiling ass.
Till we trade our life as a vessel for the life of a king, to escape the fate of a hanging man or the end of the world, making deals with the devil to deal another hand from this deck of many things, these cards with no heart, to end this whole story, let another start. But we won't fold when the odds are steep. We came to play. And we play.
And we play
for
for keeps.
For keeps.
I love you guys. This is great.
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks, Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
This is beautiful.
I kind of want this embroidered on tapestry now.
It's really fucking badass.
I love this hero's journey. And speaking of heroes, hey Arjhan, it's Team Draconian's
Okay.
turn.
Simulacrum is going to cast Freedom of Movement on itself, negating the reduction to its speed.
Okay.
It is then going to use Nature's Veil to disappear, to turn invisible, along with anything that it is wearing or carrying.
Okay.
So they're
Does this
invisible.
count for both Cories? I don't know how
Summer
the Cori
Cori is in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
at least one.
if and when this guy moves, Summer Cori is staying behind.
Well, it is then going to move its 80-foot fly speed for let's say forward. This way. There. Right? It can do that.
Yes. Would it fly past Gray Skull's flight path? But it is invisible. It does not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all got there.
Or I think it would end up like next to this worm.
Sure.
Okay. Arjhan is going to consume the Potion of Draconic Majesty and also cast Nature's Veil. I will get a dragon for him later.
Sure.
And he is going to come over this way behind these woins. Rasa is going to okay. Does that get all 3 worms and this duder, or
That does. However, I would like to point out that one of the things that you saw when Caelum cast Meteor Swarm is that the big worms are immune to fire damage.
okay? If Rasa has an ability that ignores resistance to fire damage, that doesn't count for immunity.
That is correct.
Okay. Rasa is then going to knowing that Rasa would instead try and get these 2 mages.
Okay. So, when she leaves the blue worm, it will use a attack of opportunity to try and do a bite, or it would try and use a barbed tentacle. That is a 33 to hit for 23 points of damage. Is she large or smaller?
She is huge.
Okay. Then
She's
not
huge.
grappled. A giant woman.
Is the big one still here? I need these 2 mages, and hopefully not Hexton. I'm trying to angle the 60-foot cone
Okay.
of fur to just hit these 2.
All right, sounds good. Roll for damage first.
74.
Okay. Sounds good. So
that's a DC 21 save for them that they would need to make.
okay, let's see if they are capable of doing that. No. And no. All right, so that mage goes away. And the blue mage also goes away. Or the green mage, I think, is what it is. They're so small.
Were either of those the one that was concentrating on the dominate?
That is correct. The green one was. It is no longer there. Dominate is cured!
Cool.
Okay.
SL43R is going to hit the blue Woin with his hammer hand. Does a 12 hit?
The 12 does not.
Does a 26 hit?
26 does.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I believe that is my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Kyuss. And Kyuss is going to, let's check here. There seems to be a cluster of friends that are all over here. So what they are going to do is that they are going to cast a spell.
Spell, you say?
Over here. A spell indeed.
A spell or dispel?
They are going to cast a spell.
Got it.
And what this spell is...
Dispel a dat spell.
How large, Caelum, how large is that circle?
That circle is, I believe, a 10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
10-foot radius. Okay. Hell yeah! So, this is going to be
Red Eyes Zombie Black Dragon.
Red Eyes Darkness Dragon.
Oh, that's Darkness, right? Okay.
going to be
Not to be
placed-
confused with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
If it's another Whirlwind Summon, you could just copy my
It
token
is
and then pop it in.
not.
Okay.
As Kyuss, for whom they are, you see that their hands begin to clasp down. Another set of arms grows from their chest that also clasps down. Another set of arms grows and begins creating these semantic components. And as they cast this spell, Arjhan, you, out of everyone, remember exactly what this is. As a black hole erupts behind the line of your friends as they go to cast Dark Star. So, don't worry. So inside of that sphere, the spell's area is difficult terrain. Creatures with dark vision cannot see through the magical darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate through. No sound can be created within or pass through the area. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside of it. Casting a spell that includes verbal components is impossible here. Any creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a Constitution saving throw. So I believe since the spell is dropped on it, they do have to make a Constitution saving throw. So
Yep.
for that looks like Simulacrum, Mount, Cori, Rasa, and Grayskull. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
$31.
Natural 1 for Simulacrum.
Oh no.
27.
27.
Ross is going to use Legendary Resistance.
Okay. So, on a failure, you will be taking 46 points of force damage, or half as much on a success.
Happened again in my aura.
So 46 halved is 23.
and then
Halved again
halved again.
is
14.
11?
Or
11.
12.
Then.
Yeah.
It's 11.
11.
You always
11.
roll down in, you always roll down in 5e.
Okay. So,
Simulacrum Arjhan is Echo Shards.
okay.
Bye.
A creature reduced to 0 hit points by this is disintegrated. There are no echo shards that are here. There is only dust. And I
Is an
think that
echo
there's like a
shard
moment on
considered a magic
Simulacrum.
item?
There's Simulacrum, like Arjhan has that moment of fear of just like, oh my god. Of course it would be this. This is what gets me in. Brought to life only to die in my worst fear. But thankfully, that was the only life that they knew, and now that they're gone, they won't be a ghost. They're just dismissed, in quotes. So that is it for Kyuss's turn, as they will actually get a little bit closer to the rest of the group. Next up is a lair action, and on the lair action, let's see here. What you all see is that from the worms that have been destroyed, crushed, melted, disintegrated, 2 sets begin to writhe and grow as 2 more of these star spawn mages have entered the battlefield. And they are going to arrive here. And they are going to arrive here. They have been rolled
The
into
ruler
initiative.
on the bottom. Sorry, the ruler on the bottom is 120 feet.
Okay.
Just for everyone's information.
Thank you.
You.
God. Shout out
makes
to the true
aiming this-
champions.
I'm gonna aim this lightning bolt accurately.
Okay. So that is the layer effect. Next up is the ballista. Aboard the Sunsetter Pirates, they are going to see a new worm has entered the battlefield. They see the little guy. There's Kyuss. They are going to focus on the ads at this point in time. They're going to leave the big guy to you, mostly because they feel like they are better suited to just kind of play cleanup at this point. So they're going to be firing a ballista over at this here new mage. A new mage has touched the beacon. That is a 15 to hit, which is sadly not enough to hit that larva mage. Next up, Team Cori.
Cori
at the start
has
of your
started.
turn,
Yeah, has started her turn inside a Darkstar.
please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can do, friend. Can do. Ooh, 12.
Okay, and that is with your +6?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to be taking the full amount of 48 points of force damage.
Halved with my magic resistance. So
Okay.
24.
That is correct.
Oh, right. And I also gained 10 hit points at the beginning of my turn, so ultimately 14. This is fine. Yeah. Bonus action. I cast. It's just difficult terrain in here, yeah.
It is difficult terrain. You are also muted. You are also deafened. Casting a spell that has a verbal component required
Got it.
is impossible here.
Yeah, let me double check something real quick.
Okay, take your time.
Sorry, spells are hard to find.
Oh, trust me. Like the display that I have right now, I'm gonna do a quick print screen.
I can't imagine what you're dealing with right now.
I'll you know what? I'll take a picture, like a little panoramic.
All right, yeah, this is a vocal spell. That's okay. I'm going to move my 30 feet to get out of this thing.
Okay.
So I need to send that back. Send backward. Grab the Cori. Hold on.
Grab Cori.
Thank you. Goodbye. Am I within range of this here worm if I try and run too terribly far? It was difficult terrain, so it would probably have taken like 15. It'd probably take my full movement to get out of there.
That is correct.
Yeah.
The gargantuan worm is large enough that you could like run along its side and not provoke that attack of opportunity.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step out, and then Cori goes Super Saiyan blue or whatever like the next level of Super Saiyan is, as she
Ultra
casts,
Instinct.
Guardian of Nature, goes with Primal, increases her speed by 10 feet, and uses that remaining 10 feet to park next to this here mage.
Okay.
Hello.
So that worm will then provoke an attack of opportunity as you leave its threat range. It is going to try and use a bite on you because its tendrils are still holding on to Gwen. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Okay, and that is going to be for a total of 30 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to use Ancestral Protectors on that, so it is lessened. I will tell you that when I remember how much that is.
Okay.
It's 46.
It's pretty good.
46.
I'm an old lady.
4d6.
Yeah, I was making a joke.
Okay.
Sorry,
69 months? No, 629 months.
What's a super sound?
Yeah, 46. Okay, just checking.
I feel like the 6 to 9 months and 69 months is basically me trying to figure out how long it'll take
10.
to run water deep. So 10 off of the 30 that was headed your way.
An additional 3 off.
Yep, so 17.
Am I grappled? Did they grapple me?
It just went to bite you.
Okay, bye.
Let me just check here. Ah, okay. You don't need to be grappled in the tendrils in order to have that happen. Cori, please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Wait, I'm still invisible. Unless I'm not. Was that concentration?
He's gone.
Okay, fine. It's okay. I was doing my 5e bullshit trying to save myself from this. Okay.
You
Down
have
the
to
hatch?
go.
Down the hatch, am I going down?
Okay. What did you roll?
Oh, it's a dexterity save, sorry.
That is correct. Yep.
Roll for me, baby, roll. Dirty 20?
Dirty 20 is enough. You are not swallowed by this creature as it goes to bite you.
Zoop!
Okay, you are now parked next to the mage.
Okay, I would like to attack a couple of times.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
17 slashing damage, 13 radiant damage, 5 force damage.
17, 13, and 5?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be for 35. Okay.
Is he still living?
He is.
I attack a second time. 32 to hit.
Okay.
Also, I'm gaining temporary hit points from that first attack. Boy, I'm gonna need it. So it's 14 slashing damage, 13 radiant damage, 6 force damage. Is he still living?
No, not after this one.
Okay. I thought not. Any friends within 30 feet of me?
Just a quick moment.
Okay. Oh, man. Something happens when he dies, doesn't it?
I need you to make another dexterity saving throw for me, please. As this creature explodes into worms.
Oh, right.
26.
They do that, huh?
26.
26? Okay. So with a 26, let me just check here. The worm that would have latched onto your skin does not. Instead, this creature is reduced to a pile of yuck.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay, so that was my bonus standard movement. Everything that Prime Cori can do during her turn has been done.
Okay.
In the ethereal plane, Summer Cori would like to double move 30 feet.
Summer Cori lights a cigarette and says, "You know what? I don't need to be here. Banish."
Yeah, she's just going to like be walking. Oh man, actually this would be a really cool scene in like a film of some sort where she's just like lit a cigarette and she's just casually walking down the battlefield with all the chaos around
Oh yeah,
her.
big Constantine energy.
Yep.
Okay. So double movement. Okay. Sounds good. So then, let's just check here. That was Cori. Next up is Gwen and Caelum.
Hello.
Go get him, Gwen!
Okay. Gwen is going to attempt to break this grapple.
Okay.
With that.
Oh, yeah, right. You're grappled.
That's 26.
Oh yeah. Just easily, like, it is just a flurry of hacks with your blade as you cut yourself loose from this tendril.
She's gonna reach a hand up, and Hexton is going to grab her and pull her away.
Okay.
So that was my action to break the grapple. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then he's going to move her. They're going to move 120 feet to Kyuss. Senor Kyuss.
Kyuss.
Once we get over there.
Yep.
Is there a space for Gwen to land on this thing?
The man?
Yes.
I mean, any space.
He's wearing a cloak, right?
The cloak, instead of being made of woven fibers, is just different
Worms.
colored worms.
Yeah, it's
Dope.
all just
Okay.
worms.
So
Swerves all the way
probably
down.
landing on him, bad idea. Yeah.
Well, depends on who you ask.
If you ask me,
if you
no.
ask me, no, I'm gonna be bummed, but I wasn't bummed. I was stoked.
You don't understand. We made that joke while you were gone.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
I did too in the other room.
All right. So that I cannot attack because I use my action to break. So Gwen is going to ready herself for an attack, but Hexton is going to kind of pull his hands back as fire and light erupts, and he is going to cast a flame strike.
Okay.
Which he is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Again, double check. It's 20. Yep, DC 20.
Okay, that is going to be a 23.
Okay, so he is going to take half as much of. Let's see, 10. So half of 16 fire damage
8.
and 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Do we glean anything? Does radiant damage do anything extra?
It does not.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
All right,
in this
and then
place, it seems that Kyuss is not unaffected. But any additional, like, oh, but radiant hurts necrotic, like, necromantic things. He's like, my fucking place, man.
Yeah. Okay. Grayskull is going to attempt to break out of this.
Okay. Grayskull does not need to break out of his wisdom.
Dope.
At the start of Grayskull's turn,
No,
though,
no.
he does
Sorry,
need-
he's in the.
Yes, he will need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Come on, boy. 26.
A 26 does succeed, so he is going to be taking half
Okay.
of 35, which would be 17 points of
Okay.
force damage.
God, I forgot it was force damage.
Uh-huh.
It sucks.
And he is going to fly 40 feet this way to get away from things. So I'll just pop him right here. And he is going to do a little dancey dance as he does.
Okay.
Throw some javelins. Two at Kyuss, please.
Okay.
2 for Kyuss. Yes, okay. And that's going to be for a total of 28 force damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
That's
That
my
is
turn.
Team Tread Thunder. Next up, Caelum.
Viceroy, I'm joining the fight.
Good on you, sir.
Tally ho then. He strides like closer to the prow and casts Crown of Stars at 8th level.
Okay. That is going to be met with a reaction for a counterspell.
All right. Well, this is fine.
Okay. That is a 28 for
Counterspell is a spell.
It is.
Gwen.
I'm within 5 feet,
Okay.
but I've already used my reaction.
Damn it.
Sorry.
The one time and like the
I'm
last,
also going
like-
to send another message where I said, "Hey, park up next to the man."
I'm working on it. I was in a stop.
So, on a success, the spell fails and has no effect. Caelum, you are also going to be taking psychic damage.
Rad.
That is going to be for a total of 14 points of psychic damage.
Copy that.
Make a concentration check to keep your whirlwind in play.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. You are a scholar, saint, and snappy dresser.
I like that.
Okay. How much? I took 14?
Yeah, 14. So 10 or better.
Yeah, I got a 17,
Okay,
so.
you're good. Okay.
Okay, so that was my action. At least I still have the whirlwind out. Yeah, that will have to be my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up is one of these new fresh mages. They are going to target you, Caelum, with a 3rd level magic missile.
Shield.
Okay. Sounds good. And then they are going to retract back up. Next up is Healing Word. Healing Word is going to target Cori this time around. Cori, that is going to be 18 points of healing.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Then after the Healing Word, this ship, kind of sail down a little bit down here towards where the majority of their friends are. Yep.
Sorry, could I also have Blessing of the Raven Queen down to where Slayer is?
Yeah, for sure. Pop yourself
Thank
on
you.
down.
Sorry about that. Slipped my mind.
No worries.
You
the
can be
captain's
on
rally
him as
is
well.
Oh. Yes. I can be on him, Simon.
Yes, you can.
Can
Have
I be
the wizard be on the mech? Put the wizard on the mech.
The Warforged Titan has 2 platforms built into its chassis. One medium or smaller creature can ride on each platform without squeezing. And they would have to use reach weapons in order to hit you.
Okay, but you have to play an electric guitar.
No, I know the line.
Warrior.
Slayer, we're gonna do the thing. The thing combined, damn it. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
That's all
That's a
right.
Knights of the Courtyard.
From this vantage point, Cori, you were going to get another healing word.
What?
That is a 14 from the ship.
Oh, it's more than I deserve.
Okay, so then next up, Red Worm. Red Worm going to move to where Cori is. Red Worm.
Oh, I see.
Red Worm going to try and use a barbed tentacle on Cori.
Could
This
Arjhan
too
get,
is more than I deserve.
could Arjhan get an attack
Yes, it can.
with advantage because he's invisible?
Yeah.
Uh, 19 plus 11 is 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
$17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
4 points of acid.
Got it. Can do. It is still going to
and
try.
shy surprise, he is there.
Shy surprise. Cori, does a 30 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is going to be 22 points of damage. That is piercing damage. And on that 22, you are grappled.
Oh no.
Ah, jeez.
I don't like that.
It is then going to make a bite attack on you.
Well done.
And that is going to be for... Let me just check here. Till the grapple ends, you are restrained. What the fuck does that mean? Just real quick. Attack rolls have advantage. Okay. That is going to be 17 with advantage.
17 doesn't hit.
Okay, good. Okay, next up is the Tyrant's turn. Where do you guys want your ship to go this turn? It cannot use its massive cannon that is being reloaded this turn.
Can it use...
It can use claws and a bite, though. And I believe it has a breath weapon.
Right.
There's a really tasty line.
The worms are lined up.
Interessant.
Fancy that. What are the breath weapons? It's just the 5.
It is the 5 chromatic elements, yes.
I think thunder would be our best guess here.
Thunder is not a chromatic element.
Oh, sorry.
Green is not a creative color.
You mean
acid-
lightning, right?
Lightning might be our best bet here if it's not fire, or cold if they're fire resistant. Typically that goes hand in hand, unless you're a freaking.
The red one was not resistant to acid whenever Arjhan bit it. Not that he was aware.
I'm willing to bet the only thing that they're immune to is fire.
Okay.
Okay. So, what element are you planning on using this breath weapon for?
Yes. I mean, let's go with acid then, since we didn't notice any difference.
So that is for a 60-foot line that would hit all three of them, including the zealot that is still hanging around.
Oh man.
Ah, jeez. They all fail. So they are going to be taking the full force of damage. I can roll that unless anybody has 10d6 hotkeyed or lying around somewhere.
I will do this for you, sir.
Sound of rapid clicking.
I have an auto clicker. 34.
34 points of acid damage. Okay. As each of the core worms take that. And so does this guy. Get out of here. He gone! Okay. The big worms are still standing, but that little guy is no longer there. They've all taken that jet stream. It is not within punchy distance. Do you still want your ship to move?
Yes.
Okay.
We should have it go alongside starboard of the temple. So like if getting in line with Arjhan.
Okay. Yeah, it can move 50 feet, so it is able to park itself there in the worm space. So next up is this zealot, who's just been chilling. He's going to go up to... Well, obviously he's going to go up to the big robot because that's the closest thing to him, and then he's going to try and make an attack. That is going to be a 11 to hit. I don't think does. No. Natural 20 though. That'll do it. And then is it immune to psychic damage?
It's a construct, right?
It is immune to poison and psychic.
Okay. And then does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So it is going to be dealing 3d6. So that is 3d6 plus for 14 total slashing damage. Okay. Next up, we got some worms. So this worm, because it is gargantuan, is going to try and eat the wizard. So that is a 24 to hit.
Math. 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. It just hits.
Okay.
Damn it.
Sounds good. So that is going to be for 28 points of piercing damage, and Caelum, you are considered grappled.
Okay.
Okay, and then it is going to try a bite on you. That is going to be for 31 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to be for another 28 points of piercing damage. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Woohoo! I am out of range.
You used a shield earlier this round, right?
Yeah, it
That
only
pops
goes up
him
to 23. Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking.
It just hit. Dexterity. Just tell me what I'm trying to hit, bro. I'll tell you yes or no if even on a nat
18.
20. If I nat 20.
Okay. Stranger things have happened.
$19 on the die.
That's real sad, bro.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Have been eaten by the green worm. You're considered blinded and restrained, and you will take fire damage at the start of each of the worm's turns.
Joke's on you. I'm just restrained.
Blue worm is going to try and attack the robot. That is going to be for a 23 to hit and a 25 to hit. Those
Yes.
good on the Warforged?
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be for 27 and 25 piercing, so a total of 52.
Was it the green or blue worm that got me?
The green one was the one that got you. Blue one is currently attacking the robot.
Thank you
You're welcome.
kindly.
This is why I've color coded them, to make it so much easier on myself.
Dude, you're so smart. I would take my shirt off, but like nipples.
No, we
Slayer's
only
not
do
doing
that
good.
for when I'm dumb. We don't take your shirt off for when I'm smart.
I love you regardless, bitch.
Okay.
Be smart, be dumb, just don't be boring.
Just don't be boring.
What if I have to drill
then
something?
That guy died, so he's not in the initiative order anymore. Just check. Yep. Okay. So then next up it is Arjhan and crew.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Kai's ability that sap the spells,
Mhm.
was that a spell?
It was not. It was a legendary action.
Okay. Arjhan is gonna come over here and hit this guy and this guy with his breath weapon.
Okay.
I need a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
They both make it.
Okay, so half of 37 points of acid, which is 18.
Thank you.
For a bonus action, Arjhan's gonna cast Blade of Disaster.
Okay.
We'll hold that. Rasa did a DC 16 to save.
That is a failure. She is going to be taking the full amount of damage.
Can she still get out?
She can. It is difficult terrain, so she'll have to use half movement while she's in there. But she's big, so she'll only lose, like, I would say 10 feet in total of her movement. But she is going to be taking 47 points of force damage.
See you later. You. It can Rasa can Rasa get Cori out of the grapple?
Yes, she would need to make a strength saving, athletics check for it. Because you can't acrobatics. Acrobatics is a defense maneuver. But I think a red dragon's strength is pretty
Plus
good.
8. Uh, 22.
A 22 is enough. Rasa is able to pull Cori out of this here grapple.
And with Cori, she is gonna get, as far circling around this way. So with 80 feet, a little bit right there, I think she can get her like just on the other side of Grayskull.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect to get hot potatoed by dragons today.
Well, I mean, it's the end of the campaign. Why not, right?
Unless the core thing is gonna take its attack on Rasa.
It would. I don't believe. No, it's been past its turn, so it would have its reaction again. It is going to try and use its reaction on Cori as you snatch what it thought was its meal out of its mouth. It is going to try.
But Cori is not going. Cori is not willingly
Yeah,
moving
I-
out of its
okay,
range.
then it
I've
would
got
go on
forced
Rasa.
movement.
So it would go on Rasa. Thank you for clarifying. That is a 34 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 34 points of damage.
Just bludgeoning.
It is going to be piercing damage.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And it can't grapple a huge creature, can it?
That is correct. It cannot.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. Yeah.
The Slayer is going to hit the worm that has Caelum for 18.
Okay. Between Rasa and Slayers, Kyuss will use 2 legendary actions to cause that magical hunger to spread out. I need everybody who's currently concentrating on a spell to make a concentration check for me. Oh, speaking of, RJ, don't forget your concentration checks from being eated.
Oh yeah, I made those.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Arjhan has not hit with Blade of Disaster yet, so
Okay.
this would take effect after he hits with it.
Yes, because Kyuss has to use the legendary actions in between turns. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm holding on to Arjhan's turn.
Okay. So if Arjhan has already used his blade, this would be coming after, I believe, in terms of the order. So Arjhan will still be able to use it as part of that initial action because it's a bonus action when you summon it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arjhan is going to use Legendary Resistance.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Cori, is there any spell that you are focusing on?
Yes, focusing on my Primal Guardian. I got a 23 on my con save.
Okay. A 23. Gwen, are you focusing on any spell?
No.
I don't see why you would be. Is
No.
Hexton focusing on any spell?
No.
Okay.
No, he used the flame strike.
All right, so Cori, that is not enough. So your spell concentration is going to fail. How much was the Guardian in terms of spell level?
That's a good question. Sure. Look.
It's like a 5th, right?
Guardian, it's 4th.
Okay. So Kyuss will siphon health from that thing.
How much?
He
Is he
gains
in?
20 temporary hit points. This is
Okay.
5 times the spell level.
Okay. Slayer is going to attack the green worm.
Okay.
18 to hit.
An 18 does hit.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 17 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the worm is not immune to prone.
How do you knock a worm prone? It's already on the ground.
Well, it is surprisingly not immune to being prone. And
Flip it over.
it got a 10 on its strength save. So you have tripped a worm.
Would you trip me if I was a worm?
Okay, and for the second one, 26
26 also hits.
for 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Did you make that with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just check here. Okay.
Blade of Disaster, 26 to hit Kyuss,
That'll hit.
and 16 to hit Kyuss.
Yeah. 16 does not hit.
Okay. Kyuss will take 32 points of force damage from Blade of Disaster.
Okay. Sounds good. Arjhan, you will have a 3rd level magic missile heading your way. As Kyuss uses the last legendary action that he has this turn. And that will be for a total of 10, but I will need you to make 10 concentration checks. Or 5 concentration checks, 1 for each missile.
Who's attacking? Who's getting attacked with a magic missile?
For those up close and personal to Kyuss, Kyuss is casting a spell using his legendary action. Reactions have already been used this turn, so sadly no additional spell slaying can be done while up close and personal with him.
Right, but who's he casting on?
He is doing the magic missiles on the man who just cast Blade of Disaster at him.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, Caleb's inside a worm.
Does Arjhan get legendary resistance from the dragon? From being the dragon?
I believe so. I believe rules is written he does.
Okay. That's all good.
Arjhan's going to use 3 legendary resistances.
Love me some magic missile. What a great spell. Okay.
I had to look up if the Ring of Spell Turning gets affected by magic missile. It does not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only me. But no.
Oof. Okay. All right, so it is Caius's turn.
Oh my god. I just remembered something.
Yes. Now is the time.
I failed a save on a spell-like ability.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes. The save on the spell-like ability was to remove your
Right.
spells.
Yeah. Can I resolve that now? I'm not looking to
Sure.
negate anything that happened in the past few rounds.
Totally fine.
Okay. I need Kyuss to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be a 28.
All right, he makes it. No worries. Carry on.
God, I think
Don't worry, we didn't miss out on anything.
Okay.
I thought you were about to say power word kill, and I'm like, when did you get this?
Cori. Oh, it's Ryan's final thing, you know? All
As it
leaves
turns
must
out.
crumble.
As it turns out, decay is an extant form of life.
Okay. All right, so Kyuss, standing before you, Gwen, is going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Gwen, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You make this at advantage because you're within 5 feet of him.
Also, because of
And
Hero's
Hero's
Feast.
Feast.
And also that.
17.
17.
+6?
Am I close to Cori? No.
Not close enough, no.
No, just barely.
All right, so Gwen, you stare up at Kyuss. There was that moment of like, I want to get on him. I want to scramble up on this guy. Every worm that makes up this undead titan turns their little worm face and looks directly at you and begins to shift and spiral as Kyuss successfully casts the spell Reality Break upon you.
Uh-oh. What the fuck is that? What the
You
fuck is
shatter
that?
the barriers between realities and timelines, thrusting a creature into turmoil and madness. Succeed on a saving throw, or it cannot take reactions until the spell ends. The affected
Ooh.
target must also roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. The number rolled determines what happens to the target. And we'll get into that
Okay.
when you start rolling.
You know Doctor
This is-
Strange, where the Sorcerer Supreme punches Doctor Strange in the chest and he
Mhm.
gets sent through the world?
Yeah. This is just what Arjhan experiences every time he gets a nosebleed.
Is this it? Just for reference, is this a curse?
It is not a curse.
Is it a disease?
It is not a disease.
Okay.
Is it frightened?
It is not a frighten. Potential.
Is it poison?
Is it poison?
poison.
Jackal. It's a jackal. Jackal. It's a
Jackal?
jackal.
Is it a jackal? So
Gaius
that
is poison. The poison for Gaius.
So
Dope.
that is going to be Caius's turn. Upon
It is
casting the
concentration,
spell.
though, so just keep on hitting him.
It is. That being said, it is the layer's turn,
Yay.
and the layer beneath you, beneath the structure that you have found yourself fighting Kyuss upon, you recognize, or at least saw on your initial travel in, that he has built this temple atop of the corpse of a dead god. You see, at initiative count 20, that the fingers of the god begin to move almost with their own intelligence per finger, and each of you hear a single solitary as it seems like the worms of this place are massaging the heart of this dead god to life. I would like for everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, man.
Advantage for dinner.
Advantage for full tummies. Let's go. Ah, thank God we have jambalaya before coming to this place.
Natural
28.
20 for 32.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly. Rossi got a natural 20 for Hella. Arjhan got a 28.
Okay.
Twinsies. Natural 20 for a 28.
Oh my God.
Slayer got
Is this psychic damage?
This is not.
Oh boy.
a natural 20.
Use them all right now. It'll make me feel better later on in combat. Okay, so that's like 5 natural 20s between all of you. Gwen hasn't even gone.
Nope. Hexton got like a 26. Grayskull got like a 12, and Gwen got a 2.
With advantage? Wow! There's that cosmic balance.
Well,
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Grayskull is close
What?
enough to me for a +6, right? I
What?
know it's not going to help, but
It's luck doesn't help when it's a 2.
Oh.
But it does when it's a 1.
Yeah, but it's an advantage. It's not how it works.
Oh no, the advantage
Okay,
screwed you
so-
over.
It did screw me over.
Grayskull and Gwen, you know that they aren't there, but you can feel them.
wait.
This is
It's
not a
advantage,
spell.
right?
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry.
advantage.
It was advantage. She rolled a 1 on her second dice. Can she roll that 1 again with her lucky feat? Sure.
No, I don't think that's,
That's not how
it
that works?
No.
Okay, I was just checking. It should be useful.
We're dancing around the table right now. So Gwen, you and Grayskull will have disadvantage on attacks until the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, you will be taking some necrotic damage. So that was it for the lair. Hey, guess what? There's a ship that's been helping you guys in the background. It's gonna do some flying. It is going to shoot a. Oh, right. Sorry. At the end of Slayer's turn, before Kyuss would have gone, the worm did take 30 or more damage in a single turn, which is the threshold for its yarfing abilities. So let's see if you made him tummy sick. You did not. He was able to maintain the elf inside of his tummy as a tasty treat.
I'm sorry, I wish I was a little bit faster on this. It does affect advantage because it stipulates if you roll a 1.
I'm a friend to all.
Well, what happened. We love you.
Ballista!
That's okay.
Ballista!
Ballista!
No.
So the ballista is going to shoot at the... They're going to try and shoot the green worm. Yeah, the boys, they finally got there. Their ballista hits after, I
Minimum
swear
damage.
to God, they just have terrible luck when it comes to firing this fucking thing. But that's okay.
Hang on. Did the green worm get its turn?
The green worm, not sense that damage.
The green
Because
worm
you
is
go after
prone.
it. Huh?
The green worm is prone.
Green worm is prone.
So
So
the
then
shot is
attack-
at disadvantage.
Oh my
Ranged attacks have
god!
disadvantage.
They'll shoot the blue one then. They'll shoot the
Yeah.
blue one.
Yeah.
Incredible. You know what? I just want to see. Yeah, they'll shoot the
You
blue
know,
one. That sounds like
Maybe worms should just stay prone.
Worms should
Maybe
be
all
prone.
worms should be prone.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to deal 11 damage to the blue worm. Because that's what the ballista got them. Next up, Team Cori.
That's me. Hello. Okay. Am I in Rasa's fingies?
Yeah,
If you want to be.
she's pretty
Um,
considerate. Like, if you want to leave, she's not going to be like, you're mine. And, like, hold on to you. Like,
I didn't think so. I it's not going to be an issue. As my action, I'd like to cast lightning bolt on all the worms.
okay. Sounds
all the
good.
worms. Dexterity saving throws.
All right,
From the
Caelum will
worms.
be being forced to make this as well at
I
disadvantage.
fail. I'm restrained.
Yeah.
Worms.
They all
worms.
fail.
Worms. Okay. Hey, sorry about this, Caelum. I will likely be giving these hit points back to you later. Shit, how does this work again? I need to roll some damage. It's been a hot minute, y'all.
8d6 for a lightning bolt.
All right. 35 lightning damage.
And absorb elements.
Uh,
I don't believe I've used my reaction.
just
Oh no, I
thinking-
shielded. I shielded.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that is for 35. I'll go through the worms.
Ow!
I can't hear you. You're in a worm. Sorry, I can't hear you. You're in a worm. Going to bonus action, face step. Yeah. And then use my action to run around Kyuss and make sure I'm next to Kyuss and this mage. And that's my turn. Summer Cori is having fun in the sun. Unrestrained summer fun. Have I never said that before? Regarding Cori. In the ethereal plane, she's going to make her pilgrimage. Hello? Oh, sorry. Every time somebody brings in a new picture, it's enormous on the battlefield, and I always think like world-ending events are happening. Ethereal plane Summer Cori is going to move over next to Rasa, and those are the Coris, I think.
Okay, sounds good. So then next up after the Coris is Team Gwen.
That's me. Hi, I'm Gwen. I need to roll a d10.
Yes,
It's a 7.
7. As part of the reality break effect, you are teleported along with everything that you are wearing and carrying up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice, being the caster, that you can see. The target also takes 10d12 force damage and is knocked prone.
Okie dokie.
Gwen, you are going to be taking... Oh man, d12s. I'm never going to use these. For 76 points of force damage.
Uh-huh.
And you are moved 30 feet, so Kyuss is going to throw you into the middle of the whirlwind that is still being utilized by your wizard companion.
Dope. What happens when I get in the whirlwind, Caelum?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
At advantage because you're a barbarian?
Yes.
Yeah.
16.
That is a fail. You take... that's pretty low. 22 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 11.
Yeah.
Make-
Halved again because you're within 30 feet of me.
Am
so
I?
I checked.
Okay.
So down to 5.
Yep.
Make me a strength saving throw, please.
Uh, 28.
That's a fail. No, that's a pass.
God,
What the
I was
fuck?
What?
You would have let me get away with it too.
I was like, damn, what the fuck did Caelum do?
I don't know. I usually think that my friends aren't lying to me.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You are
Okay.
not restrained and picked up
Okay.
by the whirlwind.
Cool. I'm prone.
You are
so
prone.
now it's the start of my turn.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to try and get out of here.
Yeah, you should be able to from where they're plopped you down.
Because boy, that
Is the
didn't feel
whirlwind
good.
difficult terrain?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then
Weird.
just double check. Then I could probably get back to Kyuss, huh?
It isn't difficult terrain because people are already in the air usually.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. Owie zowie. Gwen is going to, I mean, for the first time, attack.
Sorry. What is your overall movement speed?
Oh, because it's
Because you
no,
were
it's
prone when you got
35.
knocked
Yeah,
down.
that's why I was only moving
So
15.
you would only be able to get halfway to Kyuss from where he threw
Okay.
you.
Makes sense.
Okay.
All right, then. Good news, I have friends who can fly.
You do.
Ranged attack?
Like ranged. Well, I guess I could use my chain of returning, but
Or friends who can fly. I'll leave you be.
I don't think Gwen would like to just attack this thing's legs. Yeah, I'm gonna have Hexton come and pick her up. Scoop. Oh, god damn it. And bring her back to head height.
Okay, and there are just twin red, like it's a collection of worms that are creating these like LED light eyes coming through this gargantuan creature.
Dope. I'm going to attempt to attack with the run tax.
Okay, you will have disadvantage on all of your attacks. So
yep. So Caelum, you gave me an advantage
that
a
was
long
just the
time ago.
one.
Yeah, just one attack.
Yeah.
I can just recklessly attack because it doesn't matter
You could.
with my AC. So 2 attacks, flat.
Yep.
With the chain of returning if I need it, because I don't know how close we are. The first one is a 22, and then
22
the
hits.
second. No. Yeah, 22. And then the second one is a 27.
22 and 27 both hit.
Okay. Plus fire damage. So that's gonna be plus 12. Oh. I'm gonna re-roll one of my 2s to another 2. Okay, so the first attack is 22 piercing and 7 fire. And then the second attack is 24 piercing and 4 fire.
Okay.
Yes. Math. And I'm going to throw a cruelty dice. Attack. Okay. That is not a bonus or anything like that. So I'm just going to roll one more d6. Thanks, Nerd Immersion. That's an extra 6 slashing damage.
Hey.
Well, cruelty damage to it. And yeah, I think Hexton is going to make his 2 attacks with his great sword. Because why not? I haven't got to do that yet. Okay, 2 attacks from Hexton. Oh, no, that's not great. Plus 12 to hit. So 18 doesn't hit, I guess?
18 does not hit, no.
Okay, so the other one is at 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be 6. So 7, 11, So that's 18 slashing damage
Okay.
plus 22 radiant damage.
And Kyuss will use his first legendary resistance to maintain concentration on the reality break that he has on you, Gwen. Gwen, at the end of your turn, you can try and make a wisdom saving throw, and you end the spell on a success.
Is the DC over 20?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to roll it because I cannot break it
Okay.
on my own. I need Cori.
Cori's
She's right there.
next to you.
Just kidding. I'm gonna try. At
Good,
advantage.
Gwen! I'm right here. Don't forget.
How's it 20?
20 flat?
Yeah.
You are still under the effects of the reality break spell.
Not quite there.
Almost.
Appreciate you're supporting. And then Grayskull is going to move 40 feet.
Gwen, you
Did you
also
make that
take
at-
8 points of necrotic damage at the end of your turn as the layer effect finishes its hold on you.
Okay.
Was that a wisdom saving
I-
throw?
It was. It was
Yeah.
made with
Did you make it
advantage.
at advantage? Okay.
I did. I know what I'm doing.
I just
God.
want to make
You're
sure
like
we
my
have.
mom.
There's
Listen
a lot
here,
to
young
keep
lady.
track of here.
All right. Is he close enough to do? Is he close enough to do a physical attack on Kyuss? I don't think so. No. Sorry. So he's just gonna do javelins again.
Okay.
Javelins. Force damage. Go. For a total 15, 10, 15, 22. Oh, sorry. 22 plus 6, so 28 force damage.
Okay.
Nickel and dime 'em yet.
Yeah.
Grayskull will
Yes, we
yell
will.
Thunderbolt every time he throws a javelin.
He yells his war cry that he's had since you all were level 3 of Eulalian as
Oh.
he does.
Eulalian.
bro.
Eulalian.
It's his last name.
Eulalian.
I love him.
He's a fucking Pokemon, guys.
That and I just
Grayskull.
really like or I think it's Salamanderstrom from Brian.
Salamandastrum. Yeah.
That's the war cry of the Badgers.
I think that is my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Just
I got it.
looking here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, concentration checks have been maintained by Kyuss. Gwen, at the end of your turn, Kyuss is going to use a legendary action. Arjhan, you have 5 magic missiles coming your way. A spell is being
Magic
cast.
Yeah, magic missile's a spell.
Oh my god, I have a reaction.
You
Let's
cannot
go.
take reactions while you are in.
You cannot
you're
take
subject to
Fuck
reality
you!
break.
Sorry.
You built up my hopes and dashed them quite well, sir.
Huzzah!
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
12 slashing damage, 18 radiant damage. Gwen, get 10 temporary hit points. And
Thank you.
also,
I will
I'm
also take
going-
the 20 heal.
If he's concentrating on anything, it's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, wait until I smite so that the concentration is harder.
Okay.
He does concentration
He
at
is,
disadvantage.
so I have the roll at disadvantage. Are you smiting?
I am smiting.
Okay.
I'm going to smite. Hold. Oh, I'm checking which spells I still want to cast and which ones I should hold on to. Fuck it. 4th level. I'm smiting at 4th level.
Okay.
18 radiant damage.
Okay. Kyuss is going to use a second legendary resistance to maintain his hold on the spell.
Is Arjhan getting boosted from Cori for saves?
If you're within 30 feet of me, yes.
Okay, then Arjhan maintains concentration.
Okay. And Arjhan, you will be taking 14 points of force damage from the magic missiles. Okay, that was at the end of Team Tread Thunder. Next up, oh my god, this mage has been around forever. What he is going to do, they are...
Yeah, I thought I'd go after Gwen.
Yes, you are correct. Caelum, you are blinded and restrained inside of a worm.
I'm not blinded. I have blind sight.
Oh, okay.
What do you see?
Guts.
The inside of a
mostly.
worm.
But also, I did some calculations. I rolled some dice.
Okay.
I cast a lightning bolt through the worm at Kyuss.
Okay. Sounds good.
Dexterity check, please.
All right. Gwen will also need to make a dexterity check.
She's 30 feet up, and I'm on the ground.
Correct. Okay. I'll allow it.
Calculated.
So that is a 21 dex save.
That barely passes. You'll be taking already reduced 22 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Maintains concentration. Cool. So 22 already halved?
It's already halved, yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
This asshole has been only counterspelling me. What the fuck?
You're the dangerous one, man. I don't know.
Am I? He's got ants all over him biting. I'm just
no,
like,
he hasn't had those for a long while.
oh,
Yeah.
he's out of them,
Yeah.
essentially. Cool. Good. Nice.
That guy, let me check. He will take 44. Caelum, the worm that you are inside of dies.
Yay.
So you are...
I shall make a check. This one doesn't explode like the rest, do they?
This one does not. However, you are still stuck in a giant worm.
That's cool. That's full cover, baby.
Okay.
The tauntaun doesn't smell great, but I'll survive.
Is there still fire? Does he still take damage?
For a couple more turns, yeah.
Do I not have an item that makes me either resistant or immune to fire that I made a long time ago?
I don't know,
Anyway.
do you? I don't keep
I
track
do.
of your magic items. That's on you, wizard.
I need that on pants. That's on you, wizard. Anyway.
Okay.
It's been 20 damn levels. How are we supposed to know?
All right. So that being said, it is now. Hey, that wizard's turn. This wizard. Let me just check here.
It was wee all the way home.
Wee. They are going to cast a spell, and they are going to target Cori.
Don't do that.
So let's see if they hit.
Oy.
That is a natural 20, which is great.
No, he has
for
disadvantage. He has disadvantage because of the way that I am.
because of the way that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forget which
can you
exactly
name the ability, or are we joshing here?
Do you want me to hunt it down? I can.
No.
I don't remember which one it is exactly.
I believe it's part of your ancestral guardian, or not ancestral guardian, but your oath of ancients.
Yeah, it might be that. I think yes, it's that.
Okay. Which is good, because they were otherwise going to pump a 3rd level critted inflict wounds on you.
Would hurt.
Very well done. Excellent
Wait.
job.
Oh, that wizard. Okay.
I think it's actually my shield. Yeah, it's my shield. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and spell attacks have disadvantage against you.
Okay. Incredible. So yeah, thankfully this wizard unable to hit you with this magical ability.
Sorry about that.
No, that's great. Again, this boss battle has just been a shit ton of wizards for you to just knock around like they're silly putty. So great job on that end. So healing word time from the ship. They're gonna give it to Rasa. Rasa's gonna heal 18. Then they're gonna get up here. This seems like a good place for them. And then the captain's rally, they get another chance again. They are going to be doing another healing word. This time they're going to give that healing word to Gwen. Gwen, you are going to gain 14 points of healing. Which is good.
Thank you.
Next up, Red Worm. Red Worm is going to come up here to where Rasa is. He's going to make an attack. Let's see here. Like, vision on my D20 left me. 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. Second attack for the bite is a natural 1. So this creature is doing its best. If anything, it's all just in there. Next up, Mechanical Tyrant. The cannon is loaded. Where would you like to direct the cannon?
Kyuss.
Shoot the big guy.
Okay, who wants to roll for the cannon?
Ooh, me.
Do it.
All right, what's my plus?
Your plus is 10.
Oh, okay, I'll just subtract 3 from this. 21.
A 21 just hits, allowing you to deal the full amount of damage. Do you want to, you ever wanted to roll 16 d10?
Oh, I do it on the regular. You can go ahead.
Okay, cool. Cool. Boop, boop.
I'm Caelum. I
Also
roll 20
true.
d6s all the time.
That is going to be for 67 points of damage coming towards.
Simon, can we increase that by 2?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, one more
69.
time, baby. One more
One more
time.
House rule. Okay, so that is 69 points of damage coming to Kyuss.
You can never deal 67 or 71 damage in this game.
Never, not once. Okay, next up. Man, there's a zealot here. He's just been chilling. He's gonna attack the robot. He has priorities. Does a
There always
19
needs
what?
There always needs to be one survivor.
Yeah. So
That
that
guy's
is
our
going to be a
designated survivor. Sorry.
26 to hit, a miss,
Yes.
and a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to be taking a total of 2d6 for, oh boy, 10 points of slashing damage.
He's still up.
Woohoo!
Wait, is Slayer really hurt?
Woohoo.
Baby boy. All right.
All right.
On a scale from 1 to 125, he has 6.
Oofta. Okay.
I've got a choice.
So then that was that turn, Caelum. You are
He has not
inside
been.
of...
He's not been dealing a lot of damage. So
Okay, Caelum, you are inside of the wormy that has died, so all that it is going to do is its tummy damage against you.
Yum.
So, let's see here. The start of each of its turns. This is a flat number.
Yum.
There's going to be for 26 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, next up is Blue Worm. Blue Worm is going to attack the robot.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make a tendril attack. That is going to be for 19 to hit.
that will not hit.
Okay, and then a bite. And that is going to be for 24.
That will hit.
Okay,
Couldn't get to it. Sorry.
and that is going to be for 24 points of damage.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay. And then it is going to crawl 60 feet this way.
I don't like that.
So that is the end of that creature's turn. Next up is Arjhan and Rasa.
Okay. Arjhan is going to get out patience. And he's going to shoot the little glass vial of chaos goo.
Okay.
22 to hit.
A 22 does hit.
So it's going to be dealing 18 points of damage on the hit, and then whatever the chaos goo does.
Okay. Roll a d100 for me.
Oh, this could be pretty bad.
55.
55. Show me potato salad. On a 55, The target is affected by an enlarge spell for 10 minutes, while all creatures in a 30-foot radius are affected by a reduce spell for the same amount of time.
Listen, Cori, you can fix this.
Whomst did you?
So Arjhan shot Kyuss with the chaos goo,
God,
causing
fuck.
Kyuss, an already gargantuan creature,
Colossal next step, right?
yes, to be even bigger. And everyone surrounding Kyuss gets shrinky-dinked.
Uh-huh. What is getting shrinky-dinked do to you?
You roll 1d4 against your attacks and damage.
I think it's just damage.
We can check. You also have disadvantage on strength checks, I believe.
Arjhan's gonna shoot the portable hole.
Okay.
Fills with chaos juice.
Filled with chaos juice as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't. So we're rolling again?
Arjhan is shooting the portable hole at him that is filled to the brim with chaos juice.
Okay.
I have no idea what you want that to do, but
So
it's doing it.
roll for damage again.
To hit is gonna be an 18.
An 18 misses.
Ugh.
So we don't have to worry about what that is going to do, as Caius's body separates around where that bolt would hit and just continues on through, sailing off into the ethereal rift behind. Caelum.
Target's weapon shrinks to match new size. Target's attacks with them deal 1d4 less damage. This can't be reduced below 1.
Strength checks are at disadvantage.
Correct.
Checks and saves.
Arjhan's gonna use the shadow, the whatever thing it is, to take another shot. 33
33 hits.
for 11 points.
Okay.
First Blade of Disaster. Um, 14 plus 9. 23.
Okay. Let me
Second one.
Let me check something real quick, though. Kyuss is going to use his third legendary resistance from the cannon that was hit against him. Because that dealt 69 damage, he needed to be able, so in order to maintain the spell. So I'm just kind of trying to get back up to there. So keep going what you're doing.
Blade and Disaster was 23 and 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 does not hit, 23 does.
Okay. $30 points of force damage from the Blade of Disaster.
Okay.
Rasa is going to use her Ring of Shooting Stars and summon a ball lightning, a single sphere on Kyuss.
Okay. So before Rasa goes, Arjhan, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Kyuss will use his last two legendary actions for the turn for a magical cleanse. So I'd like for everybody to make Constitution saving throws if they are concentrating on a spell. Neon Lights Roleplay, thank you for the raid.
13. Unless he gets Cori boosted. So
he
19.
would get Cori boosted.
You are Cori boosted. You're Cori pilled.
19.
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone who's concentrating currently.
Cori, are you concentrating on anything?
Nope.
Okay. Arjhan,
No more
both you
freebies.
and Caelum lose concentration on your spells. Arjhan, you had a 9th level spell?
That is correct.
Okay, so Kyuss will gain 45 temporary hit points.
Rasa is going to create a sphere of ball lightning on Kyuss.
Okay.
Kyuss needs to make a dexterity save.
Okay, that is a 26.
Okay, that succeeds. Let's just do inventory this. Okay, no damage.
Okay, no damage?
No damage.
Got it.
Oh, did 25 not make it? For the cleanse.
No, 25 did not make it.
That guy is 30 feet in the air.
Okay. Boo! Then when he hits the ground, roll 3d6 for me.
18.
Okay. He's still alive somehow. But he's in it. Or actually, no, because he barely survived the initial attack. That dude's dead. Okay. So Rasa's actions were ball lightning.
That's it.
Okay. Sounds good. It is Kyuss's
she's
turn.
gonna fly up.
Fair. Good shit. Kyuss, for what he is, visually, how is everybody looking?
I'm in a worm.
I'm okay.
I'm above half, so
Okay.
not bloodied.
Yeah, I'm also
Sounds
above
good.
half.
Arjhan's also above half.
Okay. So,
Rasa is at about half.
at the end of Rasa's turn, Kyuss, who has stayed relatively quiet throughout this experience, looks upon all of you and says from the domain itself, fitting that it would be the 4 of you at the end of all things. The peoples of the plain are all ready to welcome you with open arms. You will make fine hosts for my awakening, as Kyuss enters his mythic form. Okay, so Kyuss gains some things. What does he gain?
It's been a while since we fought a mythic creature, and the words mythic resistance are ringing in my ears, and I don't like it.
I don't
Who's
think they
to
get mythic
say?
resistance. It's just mythic actions,
Okay.
Okay.
which are just legendary actions.
But beefy.
No, but they only get them during the second phase.
His legendary actions are already pretty beefy.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so Cori,
Hello.
can you please make a dexterity saving throw for me? As a spell is
Sure.
being cast,
I sure can, friend.
but I believe you already used the reaction to hit him when he magic missiled.
You are correct. I got a 27.
A 27. Okay. That means that you are going to be taking half damage. I believe. Let me just check. No. It looks like on a success, you take nothing as Kyuss attempts to disintegrate you. But it seems like the powers of the sun are too strong this day, my friend, as the disintegrate fails.
Yeah. Cori parries the magic out of the air and says, "Been there, done that. Prefer not to do it again."
Okay. Next up is going to be the lair action. The lair action is going to toss 2 more of these summoners into the mix. So let me just get them out real quick. It's going to be right here. Why would I do that? And this guy is going to be right here. Okay. So they have been added. I will roll them into initiative. Just with the others. So that way I know where they are. Okay. So next up is one of them that rolled a 19 into initiative. They are looking around. They're going to attempt to magic missile. Yeah, they'll magic missile at 3rd level on the weird biblically accurate thing. They don't know what that is. It's going to be a total of 10 points of damage.
Is that?
Or
Hexton?
sorry, that is going to be 15 points of damage.
Who are you? Yeah, who are you talking to?
Is
Hexton.
That, is okay.
Oh!
The
I was
weird
like,
biblically accurate friend.
Got it. I'm sorry. Oh, how much damage was that?
15, 1-5.
in my mind, I right-clicked on the list of our allies and then sorted by biblically accurate.
Is it Hexton and then Cori and then Caelum?
Depends.
Okay. So up in the air. The ship is going to fire its ballista. It's going to fire it at Kyuss.
You can do it,
Oh my god, they finally did it.
boys!
The
And
boys.
the lads and ladies. And in betweens.
Okay, so that is going to be boop. For 16 points of damage. Okay. 16 points of damage has been done to Kyuss. Next up, Team Cori.
Cori turn. Okay. I'm gonna slide along Kyuss just a tad. I'm just a tad. I'm not leaving his realm. I'm not provoking from anyone. I'm just scooting enough to, include everyone.
Okay.
All right. Bonus action, destructive wave.
Sure. What does he need?
That needs. I have so many spells. God damn it. Show yourself. There you are. That needs a con save.
Okay, that is a 20.
20 makes it. Anything 20 or above makes it.
Oh, and are you getting the spellcaster that's right next to you as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all enemies
He
within
fails.
30 feet of me.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, the guy next to you fails.
Right, okay. So those who fail are going to take full damage and be knocked prone.
Okay.
Those who do not fail are not knocked prone, they take half damage.
Sure.
So it's 15 thunder damage and 18 radiant.
32. Goodbye. Okay. Guys takes it.
And then I attack. 32 to hit Kyuss.
That'll hit.
11 slashing damage, 19 radiant damage. Throwing a smite on this at 4th level. That's an additional 27 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on.
Second attack on the way.
Just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no, I have to make sure that he is able to maintain concentration in the background on things. So next attack is totally fine. He maintains concentration.
Okay. All right, follow up. 31 to hit.
31 hits.
16 slashing damage, 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
Also, I'm gaining 10 temporary hit points. Ah, yes. Okay, that was the wrong person. It's fine. I'm gaining 10 temporary hit points, and on the second attack, I'll give my other temporary hit points to Gwen.
I'm already full up.
You're full up on tip? Then Arjhan. Arjhan gets 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
All right, and here comes the second smite, which will be at 4th level? Is it 4th level? I'm sorry. I have to switch between so many tabs to keep track of this.
Hey man, I feel you.
Yeah, it's rough out there, isn't it? Okay, 4th level smite.
Okay.
I am out of 4th level spell slots. That's 27 radiant damage.
Jesus. The spell on Gwen's concentration fails.
Hello, my name's Cori. How's your mother?
My friends.
All right, that's me.
Okay.
Wait, Summer Cori continues her meander. Yeah, she's
Okay.
just keeping an eye on things.
I love that she's literally has not done a single thing. You've just had her be like, and ethereal. Hands in pockets. Wait.
She's waiting to tag in if she has to.
She's on Smoko. Like, can you really blame her? She's like she's like a quarter of her way through that cigarette right now. Okay. So sounds good. It is Wizard's turn. Wizard is going to... I think it's going to magic missile Arjhan. That is 15 coming at you. Or no, sorry. Take that 15 back. After Cori, it is all of our Goliath friends and Caelum, which means that Gwen, at the start of your turn, roll a d10 for me. Or no, you don't need to, because concentration was...
Concentration's
no, I
gone.
do not. Don't you tell me what to do. Sorry.
No, totally fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think Gwen is. I think maybe Wave of Destruction is bad if I'm in the air, right? It's gonna hit the person that's holding me.
Most likely.
Only, I think the stipulation for Wave of Destruction is enemies.
Yeah.
Each creature you choose. Yeah, okay. Dope. But that is gonna be an action. How's Kyuss looking?
Well, he just said, "Behold my mythic form," and you saw him bulk back up. But this time he is drawing on the strength of this god that he had built his temple upon. It seems like he's a little upset. He wanted to use that for something else, but now he can't.
Yeah, okay. This god.
Yep.
Does he look,
Dead.
I don't know. Yeah, he's dead.
Super
I mean,
dead.
obviously.
Yeah.
Does he look like someone we know?
No, he does not.
Okay.
Deities, when they make their way to the astral plane, no longer have followers.
Oh, dope. Okay, so.
Yeah, they're like fairies. Once people stop believing in them, they die.
Okay,
He
Gwen
was a fairy.
might as well. Gwen is going to do her war cry and summon the boys.
The boys.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
Thank you.
There
Um,
is,
we could
there's
make an entire playlist for this.
There is a piece of media that often occurs whenever it is showing a group rushing towards somewhere that is called the Stampede. I imagine that is the scene that is playing with Gwen right now. Is just a shit ton of people coming
Dun,
over.
dun, 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 dun. Ah!
Bye, I can feel it in my bones.
All right, so that is going to be her action to do that.
Okay.
I will do Hexton while I'm here. Let's see, Gwen's not actually looking that bad. So he will do 2 greatsword attacks. There's no disadvantage or anything, right?
No. Not at this point in time.
So that is a 24 and a 26
Both
to hit. Dope. 46. That's gonna be 8. 10 plus 7 is 19 slashing damage and 22 radiant damage
Okay.
on the first attack, and the second attack is 18. I'm sorry. 25 slashing damage and 22 radiant damage. 7 plus 8 is hard.
Okay. Holy shit.
And yeah, he's a heavy hitter.
He's a beefy
We're not going to do any
boy.
concentration spells with him, so you know how it goes. Grayskull is going to get up there with his lightning sword. He's going to get nice and close. He says hello. God, it looked like Hexton blinked on my Jamboard for a second, and I got a little nervous. So he is going to do 2 attacks with the lightning sword. Oh my god. That's bad. That's bad. That was a 16 and a 17 to hit.
Both miss.
With plus 14.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's doing his best out here. And then I gotta summon my boys, so that's 9 plus and I can roll all this as they come up and attack. We can go to the next person.
Okay.
It's raining men.
It is literally raining men.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Caelum inside of the worm.
Sorry. Oh my god. I need to just really clip that for my own posterity later.
What are you? What?
You'll see. Bonus action. I'm going to Blessing of the Raven Queen out of the worm.
Okay, and Blessing of the Raven Queen is to a place that you can see. You have
Oh, I can
blindsight.
see
You have
blindside, so I can pop
Yep.
out. Sees the situation going on. Why is he so much? Why are my people tiny? And then he'll cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
He's going to target Worm first, then into the caster here, jump to the blue worm, caster Kyuss.
Kyuss will use his reaction.
Is he counterspell on me?
Yes, that is correct. A spell is happening! A spell!
A spell!
A spell!
Wait, no.
Reaction!
Simon.
There's a
Simon.
spell!
Yes.
Simon, he can't counterspell because I'm using it from my item.
Oh, okay, true.
Oh.
From
We
Flutter.
put our blades down.
Yeah, Kyuss is all like, oh, rabble,
I
rabble,
see
rabble.
how it is.
Ah, decision that
False
was
alarm.
made back in
False alarm.
Four Keeps Winter is finally bitten me.
I got you on the technicality.
But it was my own. This was
I also
Chekhov's
am-
technicality.
I also am suffering from decisions made back in Four Keeps Winter.
Okay. So. How do you? I'll read it off first.
Yeah.
30 to hit the worm that I'm targeting first. For 24 points of force damage.
Okay.
Next is 31 to hit the. Sorry, I need to bring the Jamboard back up. The mage.
Yeah.
That's below the worm.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
for 33 points of force damage.
Okay.
Next is 32 points to hit the worm that is blue.
That'll hit.
Okay, steal one strike. 32 points of damage.
Okay.
Angling off to the next mage is another 32.
Jesus.
I rolled 3 19s in a row.
Damn.
For 50 points of damage.
That mage is gone.
And finally up to Kyuss with a
So,
hello.
Please choose which mage was it?
Oh,
one next to
so
blue or the one next to red?
it has to be the one next to blue because I need to hit Kyuss in the line.
Okay.
Okay. Finally, Kyuss for the last 32.
Okay. 32 hits.
Okay. Tasty? Tasty. 52.
52. Holy smokes. Okay. Caelum, that is your turn?
I have a... Sorry, Gwen. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Finish your turn. I've finished rolling.
I use my bonus action, regular action. I choose... Lord help me. I'm going to choose to teleport and stand next to Cori because I can teleport within 5 feet of my target. So, yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. The ship, seeing you crawl essentially out of... or no, Gwen. Yes, all of your barbarians.
Sorry, does a 20 hit?
A 20 does not.
Oh, wait. Does a 22 hit?
22 does not.
Does a 23 hit?
22 does not. Or 23 does not.
Does a 24 hit?
24 is what you were looking for.
Okay.
His AC increased when he became mythic.
Dope. All right. So since it's just 24, the total damage is 40 slashing from the 3 hits.
Okay.
That's
I
a
want
lot.
you guys to know a lot of them rolled over 20. There was like at least 7 of them rolled over 20. So
Kyuss,
Just saying.
not looking good right now.
dope. Good.
Ship is going to sail by. Ship
Please.
is going to see that Caelum has emerged from inside of a worm. They're going to use their healing word.
God, I want them to get the kills so bad.
I really don't. I don't want to take that from you guys. A 17 is how much you gain in health, Caelum.
Thank you.
They are still up in the air, so they are just going to be going back over here. And then Captain's Rally. Gwen, you look like you've taken some damage. Get a healing word.
Thanks.
16.
10. Dope.
Okay, that is it for them. Next up, Red Worm. Red Worm is going to... I think Red Worm's going to scrunch forward. Till it can see Gwen. And Red Worm is then going to attack Gwen. Gwen, did you use a reckless attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
I always use a reckless attack. Let's go.
That's good to know.
I'm just gonna say it. I've not taken enough damage this, Simon. I hate to be bold like that.
Okay, I'll change that for you.
Please, thank you.
Please don't.
Okay.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, so
I get an extra 20 per round.
that is going to be Gwen. You are hit with a barbed tendril for 27 points of damage. Then it is going to
Slashing.
bite at you. That is piercing.
Okay.
And then
27,
24 points of piercing damage again. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me. You will have the +6 from Cori being nearby.
Thanks, Cori.
You're welcome.
A dex save at advantage because I'm nimble like that.
You're all nimbly bimbly.
Nimbly bimbly. Okay. +6 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you avoid being eaten once again by this creature.
I just locked my fingers. I picked up these dice like this and locked my fingers and tried to... It's going well, guys. Brain's there.
Okay. The Mechanical Tyrant is reloading their cannon this turn. They are... I don't believe that they were able to reload their breath weapon last turn. Or that would be on initiative count 6 or initiative count 20. Does somebody want to roll a d20 for me? Or a d6 for me, and we will find out if it has a breath weapon.
Got it. 5.
5? That is not enough for it to recharge its breath weapon. However, it does still have its grappling jaws as well as its claws. There are 2 claws and 1 bite attack. There is a blue worm that is right there. Do you want to send your mechanical tyrant to bite into that blue worm?
Can it reach Kyuss?
It can reach Kyuss.
Do it.
Okay, so
fire. Focus fire.
all right, so I need for somebody to roll a d20 for me.
I got it.
You're going to be adding 10.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Okay, well that fails on the first
I will
claw.
not be doing this again.
Second claw. Who wants to roll for it?
My turn. Natural 20.
Okay. Sounds good. So that is going to be a total of 6d6 because it has 3d6 on the claw. So
I fell so you could fly, baby.
Kyuss will take 26 points of slashing damage as your mechanical ship gets up and close on that end. It also has a bite attack. Who wants to make this bite attack? You're going to be adding +6 to this.
Got it. 9.
9? It turns out biting onto a thing that is made entirely of tiny worms doesn't add up to be the best on that one. But that is it for the mechanical tyrants. Next up is going to be the last mage that is here. This mage is going to shoot. And when it do, it is going to shoot at the wizard. Caelum, you have 5 magic missiles coming your way.
I could tank it.
Okay. Sounds good.
You take half damage.
I take half damage.
So a quarter of 15.
3.
Take 3 damage from all them's magic missiles.
Let me double check that. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up. Oh my god, it's the zealot's turn.
He's so far away.
Right let me just do a quick checky here.
If this zealot makes it, we're adopting him, right?
Okay.
He's Worms.
He is worms.
So
We can teach him to be kind.
Ideally, we have 0 worms at the end of this.
No Worms.
no worms. Hey. Let's see here. He's gonna try and make the wizard do it. Caelum, can you make a constitution save for me? You will have the +6. This is against a spell. I don't know if your war wizard does anything for that.
No, only if I'm concentrating.
Okay.
But good news. +6, you say?
Yes.
30.
30? Okay, you're going to be taking half. As this dude, this zealot, casts a blight on you. So you're going to be taking half of 37. It is a spell, but look how far back he is.
Half again.
So
And halved again.
Jesus Christ.
An 8th.
An 8th? Look, maybe in season 2 we rethink how these stacking abilities work.
It actually does.
But at the
You're-
same
you know
time,
what?
I love it. I think it's fun.
You know, I complained a lot about how you didn't use spells and shit. It's completely warranted, your decision.
Fair enough.
I've said this before in a different game. I am a very easy problem to solve.
Okay. So that was the zealot's turn. Let's see here. Just want to make sure. Kyuss, at the end of the zealot's turn, is going to use 3 legendary actions. I need everyone to make a dexterity save for me. as tendrils from the sky reach down and try and slap each of you.
Is this a spell-like ability?
It is not. It is a mythic ability.
Oh. I got a 27.
27?
You know, as good as it's gonna get. 22.
Did you add your 6?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a 16 on the. I got a 16 after bonus.
Ross is going to use the legendary resistance.
Okay.
Arjhan got a 25.
Okay.
Gwen got a 17, Grayskull got a 22, and Hexton got 17.
Okay, and all of your barbarians?
Oh my god.
Oh!
They get a +1 dex. Can they make it?
They would not be able to, no.
Okay, let me start rolling.
Wait, how many are within 30 feet of me?
There's 12 of them. They have 69 HP. Are they
Okay.
gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll?
Entirely up to you. You can choose if they willingly fail. I won't
Well, I
stop
don't want them
you.
to willingly. Are they within feet of Cori?
They are within 30 feet of Cori. They would get an additional +6, giving them a total of +7 against this.
Which might make it.
I
Sorry,
believe
Okay,
Arjhan got a
I'll start-
31.
Arjhan got a 31.
Then yeah, Gwen and all of them would have gotten +6 as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then the lowest would have been a 23.
Okay. That's the lowest?
Yeah, Gwen and Hexton got a 23, Grayskull got a 28.
Okay.
What about the boys?
Well, I will do that. Give me a minute.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, I thought you rolled them.
No. It's fine. So, to make things easy, if you rolled equal to or above a 24, you have succeeded. Lower than 24, you have failed. On a failure, you are going to be taking 24 points of force damage. On a success, you take half.
The 24 is
they're-
the total?
24 is the total. On a failure, on a success, you would take 12.
No additional
Oh, yeah.
effects.
No additional effects.
That's nice of him.
Okay. Then at the top of the round, Arjhan and Rasa.
Fine intervention.
Yo.
Oh, shit. Is this a spell?
No.
Cool. Even better.
Either I need Tiamat here to blast this fucker into oblivion, or I need her to give to channel that through me.
Okay.
How's it gonna happen?
So divine intervention, do you have to roll anything for it?
If I am a 20th level cleric, with which I am spinning the hit die in order to do,
Incredible.
it succeeds. And the
Okay.
last time that I used it successfully was more than 7 days ago.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, my throat is suddenly dry.
While we're at it, let's pitch some things and vamp while Indoor is thinking of how to resolve this. Did you know that we have a podcast afterwards called Nights in the Courtyard, where you can ask us questions.
Yeah, if you've got any questions about, what's going on here.
Arjhan?
Yeah, and also we're going to be doing a Q&A in a couple weeks. So if you have any questions for that, pop them in there. We might save some from tonight to do that.
You take a breath in, and Tiamat has given you her breath in this moment. The aspect of Tiamat in the monster manuals has an ability called chromatic flames. So you can exhale multicolored flames in a 300-foot cone. And Kyuss must make a DC 27 dexterity saving throw. On a failure, he would take 11d12 points of damage. On a success, taking half.
Let me just pull this up so I can watch this roll.
So Kyuss gets a 23 on a saving throw, so he will be taking the full amount of damage from this.
82.
82. A massive chunk. About half of Kyuss is immediately burned and singed away.
Arjhan is out of dragon form.
Okay. He's back to being just a boy. Okay. Rasa.
For Arjhan's bonus action, he's going to... Does Gwen have a reaction?
Does Gwen have reactions right now? I don't know.
Oh, does Gwen have I don't think I've used one, no.
I don't think that Gwen's
Healing
used
word
it.
on Gwen.
I didn't get to Mage Slayer.
First level healing word on Gwen.
Okay. I'm very much okay, guys.
Yeah, but now you can use your reaction to make an attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
You're getting warlorded.
Ah!
Lord.
Still recklessly, because it's the turn. Oh! 28.
28 hits.
Okay, my math turned off for a second there. God damn, stay put. That is going to be a 17 slashing and 6 fire.
Okay.
Heck it, I'm gonna throw another cruelty dice on it. Why not?
Yeah, be cruel to the god of worms.
For 3 more slashing damage.
Okay. It is Kyuss' turn.
No, it's not.
What? Shit. You're right. Rasa. I didn't mean to forget about your wife.
A 21 is going to miss.
Yes.
A 26 is going to make it.
26 will hit.
Piercing, slashing, fire, any resistances?
None. Not on these.
Okay. Plus 16.
Okay.
2d10, 2d... Nope. 2d10, 2d6. And 3d6 more. No ones. Okay. 36 plus 16 is 52.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay,
Kyuss
that's
is-
Rasa.
Okay. Kyuss is not looking good. I would say that they are looking the opposite of good. It is at this point that Kyuss is going to attempt to cast a spell.
I've got a reaction still.
I believe that you do.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
I too
21?
also have a reaction still.
21 hit.
21 does not hit.
Carry on.
Does Gwen have a reaction still?
No, Gwen was
Just used it.
Gwen used
Just
that
used it.
reaction. Yes. So let me just check here. What do they do?
Wait, I don't have advantage on this attack, do I?
Why would you have advantage?
I don't remember. Just a lot of things. to
Lots of
remember.
stuff is happening.
Because
I
the
don't.
holy
Alright.
breath of Tiamat is also a guiding bolt.
No. It's just been so long since I've done Mage
Okay.
Slayer shit. I don't remember exactly how it's worded.
Sounds good. They are going to try and cast a spell. Just check here.
Make or break, I guess.
All right, Caelum, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Counterspell.
Okay. They are going to use their reaction to counter your counter.
Oh!
What level did you cast your counterspell at?
3rd. I was hoping for a roll off.
If it is 5th level or below, it is automatically countered. Caelum, you are going to be taking 3d6 psychic damage for 9 points of psychic damage.
Even if I rolled a 28.
For what?
You told me to make a save.
Yeah, the psychic damage is part of the spell being...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you got a 28 off of that, so you are going to be taking half of this.
I can calculate it.
Okay.
Remember to have it again with my spell resistance.
That would be a total of 65. And then cut in half, that would be 32. Cut in half again, that would be 16. If you need to cut in half again, that's 8.
8, yeah.
So you took 8 damage off of a finger of death.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about the reduction rules.
We should talk about the reduction rules for season 2.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good to me.
That's all right. What
That's
does feel good to
ridiculous.
me is that there are a bunch of fuckheads on a ship with a ballista,
Please.
and they are going to try and shoot Kyuss. They missed. They got a 22 on their to
They
hit.
tried.
They tried. They really did. That being said, fuckheads no more. Hey, it is time for 2 Cories.
1 Cori, 2 Cori, 3 Cori, more. 5 Cori, 6 Cori.
That's a
7
party.
Cori, floor.
Okay. Second verse, same as the first, baby. I'm gonna start off with a destructive wave.
Okay.
Constitution saving throws from enemies within 30 feet.
So Kyuss and the worm, but
That is my last remaining 5th level spell.
Kyuss got a 25. The worm fails.
Okay. Oh, also, sorry. Anybody within 10 feet of me does these saves at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's an Elder Champion thing.
Gotcha. Kyuss still succeeds. The worm still fails.
Okay. Hold on. Let me hit the button. Hit the button. Thank you. All right. That's going to be 19 thunder damage, 16 radiant damage.
Okay. Hey, Danae, I have a question that I need to ask you for perhaps the final time this season. How do you want to do this?
Okay.
Now, again, ultimately, Kyuss will be banished and all of that, but to bring him to to that banishment point, what does it look like?
Fuck. If there's any time for a one-liner, it's now, huh, guys? Cori is, I imagine it's Dragon Ball Z style. She's charging, Like she like grabs her sword, she holds it down here, and like she can feel like the love and support of her friends. And she says, "Hey, Kyuss, you made one mistake. We play for keeps." And she holds her sword aloft, and the destructive wave goes off. And I imagine that it goes on for quite some time as worms start flying off of Caius's form. And Caelum and Gwen have to come on either side of her and help her hold the sword up.
So
And yeah, just like take it from there.
Okay.
That's my
so
that's my pitch.
the power of love, friendship, and of course Tiamat's chromatic hellfire are berated upon this destructive creature. You see billions of worms shedding off of a large central worm that seems to be in pain until that worm itself burns away, revealing a man underneath it all. The true form of Kyuss, this burning radiance peels away at this writhing domain until you can see that there is space beyond where Kyuss has made himself. In this space beyond, you see the cracks of where the plane breaker is about to make its entry into this domain. And you see Caius's hand stretch out, trying, wishing that they could grasp hold of the plane breaker and all of its energy, but in this moment, they cannot.
I think the platform is silent. There is just the tap tap of bootfall as Caelum heads over to Kyuss. He is reaching into his bag of holding and pulling out a small bundle.
And Kyuss is just like crawling, not looking at you, not paying attention to the boots. They are crawling towards where the plane breaker will come.
Gwen's foot on his back.
He is very mushy.
Oh, good.
He's like, it's like stepping on like a beanbag. Like it sinks in a lot more than you would expect.
Yeah.
I'll ensnaring strike him.
Okay. The magic keeps him there, his eyes ever fixed on the plane breaker.
Thyricos.
He stops. His head turns to you. A name that he has not heard in aeons.
I gave a speech already about where I would be if not for my friends. And I've learned through these adventures that it's not too late to change. So until the time comes that you can find something for yourself, Farrakos, Avarin, I seal you.
Okay. You hold aloft the khopesh that was reserved for the kings of for the emperors of the Kadrim. You cast the spell that was given to you, hand delivered even, by Asmodeus themselves. The binds around the ensnaring strike tighten and grip Kyuss as you watch as his human body shrivels and turns into what appears to be one thin black worm. But the bounds and the bindings are not so easily shrugged. And there is a whirlwind that surrounds you, Caelum, as it is not just Kyuss that you are drawing into this blade. You are drawing the entirety of Caius's domain into this blade. And the world around you begins to siphon. If you've ever seen Jumanji at the very beginning, The Robin Williams Jumanji, not the Dwayne Johnson Jumanji. How everything just sort of gets sucked into that focal point as you hold aloft this khopesh. The world around you as you know it is taken into the blade. And you can see that it has this nice inlet groove, this nice inlaid groove. It has these tassels that hang from the side that were a nice sky blue. And as Kyuss takes hold, you swear that you see that inlay has an almost writhing texture to it, that the tassels that hang from the end, no longer a sky blue, but a dark midnight black with a fierce, eerie, otherworldly purple binding it. But in this moment, Kyuss is no more. And as the binding of Kyuss completes, that is where we are going to call it for tonight's session. Join us in 2 weeks when we get to our epilogues. The week after, we're going to have a Q&A. It's going to be a fantastic time. 2 weeks because LB's out next week. So we got to do 2 weeks from now. I know. That's why we also had to finish it this week. So that way we didn't get to like, oh, it's the second to last episode. See you in 2 weeks. But hey guys, guess what? That's it. That's our show. We got some other stuff planned. We got some things creeping on through the woodwork like we normally do. But for the four keeps, looks like that chapter of our story has finally met its close. That being said, I have been so incredibly happy and blessed to have been on this journey with each and every single one of you. RJ, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hey everybody, you can find me here as part of my permanent home on the Indoor Adventures as, who knows, we'll get to it when we get to it. Catch me on Thursdays over at the Thursdays and Sundays over at the Hype Goblins for some games. Finally over on G Game Nights on Saturdays for another one. Thanks for the journey.
You are very welcome, my dear friend.
I don't know if you're done yet. I can't tell.
No bit this time. Wholehearted.
Oh.
But like, where am I supposed
But
to
you
go
have to
if
say
I want art for season 2?
Danae will tell her story when it's
honestly-
Danae's time to tell her story. I would like to let this breathe.
Okay.
I'm
I'm LBHackEmUp. You can find me at LBHackEmUp on the Twitters, the Twitches, the everythings. Yeah, I've had such a blast. I'm shocked and in awe at everything, and I'm just happy to be here and not crying again. That's me.
Boy, you can find me at Cyril1201 in places. Damn. That lot game.
Long game. Gainer.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. And it may be over, but it's not the end.
We don't say goodbye here. And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/IndoorAdventures. We have done shows like this since August 1st, 2018, and as of tonight, we have a few things planned in the future. But on October 30th, 2023, Season 1 of Indoor Adventures is finally coming to a close. You can also check out our Apocalypse Keys game on Sunday. That's going to be at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And in the second week of December, we're also going to be having a sports drama TTRPG show up for at least a one-shot. So, hey, you know how much I love volleyball. Y'all know how much I love Haikyuu. Join us. Who knows? Maybe we'll really need to get to the spring tournament. I don't really know what Sid has planned. But, hey, guess what? I know that I'm going to be having a great time.
Hell yeah.
Playing some volleyball, maybe, or soccer, or God, I hope it's not baseball, only because I don't know anything about it. I know way more about volleyball.
I got you, baby.
Hell yeah. But for now, we are going to be going into our Patreon-supported after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from each other, but also from the community. We are going to try and keep it contained to things about this week's game. I know that we have a lot to reflect on. That's what the Q&A is going to be for. Besides, like, if I'm going to be asking questions more so about the campaign, I want to know all y'all's epilogues anyways. So we are going to be heading off into that. So for the last time this season, I would like to say once again, thank you to everybody who decided to stop on by. Thank you for these players for putting up with my bullshit week after week after week. I love you guys. And with that, we'll see y'all next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.